Girls, I wasn't lying to you. Mr. Drysdale turned this whole 5th floor into a health and welfare department.
And you say it's free to all bank employees?
Yep.
I don't believe it. Not from Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, it's true. This beautiful red hair didn't cost me a penny. She did it.
The dentist?
Uh-huh.
Must be a wig maker, too.
No, it's true. It's my own hair. She grew it. Here, pull it. Run your fingers through it. Oh, sit down. Again. Once more.
We believe you.
I know, but I like it.
That red hair's going to get you in trouble, Mr. Cratchit.
Just call me Brick.
Hey, girls, look at this. Harness mended, teeth whittled, shoes fixed.
That's right. Mr. Clampett does that.
Isn't he the man that has $80 million in his bank?
That's right.
Who has $80 million?
He has.
80 million and he whittles?
He's eccentric. He's hillbilly.
He's beautiful. I'll bet he's married.
No, he's a widower.
He's beautiful. Look, relax. You don't need any harness mended or teeth whittled. I got a shoe that needs fixing. Looks okay to me. How about now?
What's going on up here? Get back to your desk. What do you think this is?
It's the Employee Health and Welfare Department.
Who told you that?
He did.
Who told you?
You did.
I lie a lot. Now get back to your desk on the double. Scram.
But Mr. Drysdale, you told me you were going to start a comprehensive program of employee benefits.
Yes, we're supposed to get free dentistry, free surgery.
Stop using that filthy four-letter word in my presence.
What four-letter word?
Free.
Mr. Drysdale, what about the Clampetts? You promised them you'd send them all your employees. They'll be angry.
So what? When I see the Clampetts, I'm going to tell them to get out.
Mr. Clampett, Granny, get out. We've been looking for you.
We've been looking for you, too. When are you going to come in sending up your employees?
Well, here they are. I brought them up myself.
Well, that's dandy. Come on in.
Ah, here we go, children. Health and welfare time. Follow your leader.
Is it true that you fix shoes?
Well, yes, ma'am.
Look what I did.
Oh, well, I'll have that fixed in a jiffy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, here, let me help you, ma'am.
Well, girls, seeing that there's no emergency cases, I'm going to take your leader first.
Me? What for?
I'm going to pull them bad teeth of yours and fit you with this upper plate that Jed whittled for you.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Oh, they're beautiful. Jack would love those.
Jack?
He's a poor old fellow that works with me. Hasn't got a tooth in his head.
That's what I meant by no. I was thinking of poor old Jack down there without any teeth. You take care of him first.
You mean that?
Yes. The health and welfare of my employees must always take precedence over my own personal needs.
Show me.
Thank you.
I'll go along. He might not believe his good fortune.
Well, girls, who'd like to be first in the dentist chair?
Hey! Looks like we got us some customers today. Anybody need psychiatry?
Oh, yeah.
Well, come on, right here. Come on, right into my office. Hot dog. Looks like I found my life's work, Granny.
Why do all them girls need psychiatry?
They hates their mothers.
Hates their mothers. Why?
I'll find that out when I lay bare their ids.
No. There'll be none of that.
Granny, the id's in the brain. I reckon that's where the word idiot comes from.
More than likely.
I'll learn them to free associate their psyches and traumatize their complexes till they goes to loving their mothers.
Where do you get all this talk?
I've been reading about old Sigmund Freud.
Who's Sigmund Freud?
He's the fella that started this whole thing. Over to Vienna. That's the capital of Australia.
Granny? Oh, Ellie, I'm glad you're here. We is crawling with patients. Mr. Drysdale is fetching them up by the batch. Now, get their names and write them down in your book. There's 5 girls in Jethro's office. You can get their names later.
Well, what is they being treated for, Doctor?
Best I can figure out is that he's giving them idiot lessons. Anyway, he's turning them into mother lovers. How come you brought along the pussycat?
Oh, well, Louise is getting ready to have baby kittens, and I didn't want to leave her home alone. Can I put her in the maternity ward?
Strictly speaking, she ain't one of Mr. Drysdale's employees.
Well, she could be. Quick as she done having her babies, she could go to work cleaning out mice.
Yeah, all right. But don't tell nobody. We'll put her in the book as a cleaning woman. Good. She ought to have more of a name than just Louise.
Well, we could call her Mrs. Cat.
Dandy. Put down that Mrs. Louise Katz was admitted to maternity this morning.
Yes, ma'am, Granny.
And mark down that it was emergency. Come on, little mama. You is the first maternity case of Mr. Drysdale's health and welfare plan. Oh, Ellie. Why don't we call the first boy Milburn Drysdale Katz?
Good idea, Granny. Did you really carve this, Mr. Clampett?
Yes, ma'am. Fetched that log from back in the hill.
It's beautiful. It's, primitive Rodin.
Oh, ma'am, that's Arkansas cedar. Your shoes ready?
I was referring to the sculptor. The man?
Oh, the man is Jim Owen. Your shoes ready? You want to sit down?
I'll slip it on here.
Oh, be careful.
Thank you for catching me. I wish I had a man around all the time.
You fall a lot, do you?
No. I mean, it's such a comforting feeling. A man who's tall, strong, rugged, handsome. Has anyone ever told you look like John Wayne?
No, and I hope nobody ever says it to John Wayne, neither.
Hi, it's Louise. I mean, Miss Cat.
Fine. She ain't commenced having her kittens. Babies yet.
Reckon I ought to stay with her in the maternity ward?
Good idea, Ellie. But put on your nurse's uniform. Make it look real official.
Yes, ma'am.
Come fetch me if you need help.
I will. You say this is a crow call?
That's right. You just blow on that a couple times, and old crow will come right to you.
I thought you meant a bird.
Well, Ted, I see you got her shoe fixed.
Yep, she's ready to go back to work.
No, I'm not. I mean, she hasn't checked me over.
She's right, Jed. There's more to her than just feet.
I'll grant you that.
Sit right over here, honey. I'm either going to have to lengthen that dress or shorten them legs. What's your name?
Carol Bennett. Swingmore Apartments. Crestview 5, 7399.
Are you married?
No. I live all alone at the Swingmore Apartments. Crestview 5, 7399.
I ain't hard of hearing, honey. Now, I'll check them teeth. Oh, yeah. Fine. Dandy set of teeth. Just perfect. Even Jed couldn't whittle them no better.
I'm glad to hear I have perfect teeth.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to soundproof them gums. Or take a tuck in your lips. You got too much voice for the size of your mouth.
I can't find enough secretaries to type these documents.
Oh, they're up on the 5th floor getting health and welfare from the Clampetts. Go round them up.
Right. Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh, bad. Carol Bennett's up there.
Who's she?
A new girl, a nightclub singer. It is my opinion that she took a job here only to get a line on your biggest depositors.
Jed Clampett.
Precisely.
Well, why did you hire her?
I didn't.
Well, I should have screened her.
You did?
What did I say?
Wow.
Oh, Mr. Drysdale, I done psycho these here secretaries. They don't hate their mothers no more.
Good, good.
They hate you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. Now get back to your desk. There's work to do.
Oh, but Mr. Drysdale, I found out why they hate you. You just give me the word, and I can cure them like that.
Then can I go back to work?
Just like that.
Great. You cure them.
You heard him, girl. Everybody gets a raise.
I don't like to hurry you, Doctor, but Miss Bennett here is needed at her desk.
Well, I'm done with her, but she says she wants to take lessons from Jen.
Oh, what kind of lessons?
Harness mending.
Let's go.
She don't want to take time off from work. She says Jen can come up to her place at night.
Oh, it's a fine girl. Very ambitious.
Oh, that's the truth. You don't find many girls wanting to mend harness these days.
Bye, Mr. Wayne. I mean, Mr. Clampett. Doctor, you're needed right away in maternity.
Maternity?
Yes, sir. Louis, Mrs. Katz is about to have a baby. Hurry, Doctor!
Who is Mrs. Katz?
She works for you. She's a cleaning lady.
Oh, Granny, wait! Granny, wait! That cleaning woman can't have her baby here.
Ain't this the health and welfare department of your bank?
Well, yes, but I'd better talk to her.
Are you the baby's father?
Of course not. But I'll get in touch with him.
Well, you don't know who the father is.
You don't know. Isn't she married?
Strictly speaking, no.
Well, Granny, that woman should be in a hospital with a real doctor.
Real doctor.
Hurry, Doctor!
If this gets out, I'm ruined.
Mr. Drysdale.
You're fired.
Really?
Yes, really. You go back to singing.
That's a good idea. I'll start singing right away.
Bah.
I'll sing to the newspapers, the health department, TV, radio.
You wouldn't.
Oh, yes. They love these unwed mother stories.
You're hired again with a raise and a bonus.
What kind of a bonus?
Free lessons in harness mending at night from Mr. Clampett at your place. Dad, I know you've gone to that great bank in the sky, or wherever it is, but you always said if I ever really needed you, you'd find some way to communicate with me. Well, Dad, I really need you. Please send a message to me. Listen, Dad, I'll tell you what I'll do. You know that little church in the valley, the one you always thought was so quaint and pretty? Well, if you'll get me out of this mess, I'll go out there right now, and in your name, I'll foreclose on it.
I'm sorry, but I'm unable to trace this Mrs. Katz.
That's obviously a phony name she gave Granny. She isn't even married.
Unwed mother?
If this story ever gets out, I am ruined.
Mr. Drysdale, old Jack says you can have the teeth back. He can't use them.
Why not?
Well, he says on what you pay him, he can't afford to buy solid food.
You hear that, Dad? That's gratitude for you.
Oh, it's him. Rosemary's father. The Prince of Darkness.
Mr. Drysdale's father?
Oh, I worked for him 40 years ago. I was 6 foot tall then, but he beat me down.
Don't be frightened of Mr. Drysdale, Senior. He died many years ago.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I said then we should have driven a stake through his heart. I forgot. Mr. Clampett whittled this for you. He said, being a bird watcher, you might like to have it. Oh, dear.
Stop making that silly noise and get up to the maternity ward and see how Mrs. Katz is doing.
Right, Chief.
Please, Dad, get a message to me. Give me a sign. Dad! You come back! You're going to help me. Oh, look, I got your picture up. I'm proud to be your son. Dad, you know the spot I'm in. Tell me what to do.
Got a message for you, Mr. Drysdale. Granny told me to tell you the cleaning woman had a boy.
Is everything all right?
I reckon so. They named him Milburn Drysdale Cat.
They named it after me.
Yep. They'd like to name the second one after your wife.
It's twin?
Oh, no, sir. Triplets. They ain't named the third one yet.
Dad, what'll I do? Oh, don't turn your back on me. I need you. Talk to me. Please. Dad.
Drysdale, is she talking to that crow?
That's no crow. That's my father.
How'd you like to come up to my psychiatry office? The couch is empty right now.
Go away, Jethro. Leave us alone. Dad won't talk to me while you're here.
Sure, I'll go. But I best take this along with me. It looks kind of sharp. Sure nice seeing you, Mr. Drysdale. You too, Mr. Drysdale. Bye. Miss Jane, he needs help.
You're telling me. Well, Chief, I have the latest bulletin from the maternity ward.
Yeah, it's triplets.
No, quintuplets.
5?
Yes, and more on the way.
Oh, no. Did you hear that, Dad? Dad. Don't leave me now. I need you. Dad. Come back. Coward. Deserter. Oh, you really are mean and rotten.
Did I hear you refer to that crow as Dad?
Yes, he came from the other world.
He flew in here in answer to a call.
And flew out when I told him what the call was about. Chicken! If that's the newspaper, I'm not here and you don't know anything.
Mr. Drysdale's office. Oh, yes, Ellie. What? 7? Yes, I'll tell him. Chief.
I heard.
Well, where are you going?
To the nearest bar.
Well, go to one that doesn't have a television set. If this news gets out, they'll beam it off the satellite.
Look, this is too big to hide for long, especially with Carol around.
Speaking of Carol, that girl acts as though she owns this bank.
She may.
Oh, howdy, Miss Carol.
What's the latest on Mrs. Katz?
Had a dandy bunch of young'uns, 7 in all.
7? That must be a world's record.
Oh, no. Back in the hills, I've seen as many as 12 or 13.
Well, Mama and the young'uns are doing just fine. Ellie Mae and Jethro's going to take them all up to our house.
The mother's in there, too?
Yep.
Is there room?
Oh, sure. She had her last babies in a hat box.
May I have a look? Sure, but don't scare now. It's a cat.
That's right. And we'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Mr. Drysdale.
He thinks she's a cleaning woman.
Don't worry. I won't tell.
I'll be back directly in case you need cycling. I can talk Mr. Drysdale into giving you a raise.
He already gave me one. And I think I'd better start earning it.
I wonder when the rest of Mr. Drysdale's employees is going to come up.
You know, I kind of wish they don't show up. Probably if I ain't getting kind of homesick.
Me too.
Where is everybody? The maternity ward is empty.
Oh, Jethro and Ellie Mae took the mama and the babies home to our house.
Are they all right?
Oh, sure. You can stop worrying about them. They're fine.
Oh, bless you. But I'd still like to find that father.
Well, if it's any help to you, the last one looked like a Persian.
Persian?
Oh, that don't mean nothing, Jed. 2 of them look like Siamese.
Mr. Drysdale, would it come as a big blow to you if we was to move back home?
You mean leave? All of you?
We won't go if it's going to put you in a bind.
Oh, no, not at all. You've done enough. In fact, you've done too much.
All right, we'll commence packing quick as Jethro gets back with the truck.
No, don't wait. Go now. Miss Hathaway will drive you, and I'll have all this stuff sent out by truck.
Oh, would you like to have this as a souvenir?
Well, thank you. Beat it, Dad. I don't need you now.
Howdy, ma'am.
Hello. Is this the health and welfare department of the bank?
That's right. How soon are you expecting?
Oh, any time now.
Well, step right into the maternity ward.
Wait a minute. Who's she?
One of your employees, I reckon.
I've never seen you around this bank.
I work nights. I'm a cleaning woman. Last time I had triplets.
Well, maybe this time we'll do better.
Don't stand there. Help me get this door open.
The elevator ain't there.
I know. I want to jump.
It's time to say goodbye to gentlemen. I could... I'm riding back next week for this. Oh, Service bell. Take your shoes off. I'll come back now, dear.
This has been a Beverly presentation.
Viacom.
Hey, Duke and Miss Duke, we's home to stay now. Won't be lonesome no more.
Uncle Jed, I still say we hadn't ought to moved out of that bank building.
Well, boy, what's done is done.
Yeah, but I was just getting my psychiatry business going good. Why, yesterday alone I cured 5 mother haters.
Yeah.
Got them back to loving their mothers.
Well, maybe you can be a psychiatrist here at home. Granny's gonna go on with her dentistry.
Which room you want me to put your dentist chair in, Granny?
I think I'll just let you bolt it down to the bed of the truck.
You figure to practice here on the truck?
Why not? You know how people hate to go to the dentist. This way, the dentist will go to the people.
You think folks is ready for curb service dentistry?
Ready, willing, and anxious. Why, just driving along. The minute folks seen this chair, their mouth just fell open.
Any luck, Bobby Joe?
No, still no answer at the Clampetts.
Doggone, I've been trying for 6 days to call those people. Hate to just drop in on them. But if I don't get going, I'm going to miss my plane connection to Los Angeles.
I can send a telegram for you.
Hey, that's a good idea. Say I've been trying to get them for some time, that I won a contest for selling the most soybeans, and my prize is a trip to Hollywood, and I'll call on arrival.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, and I want to thank you and Billy Joe for minding the store for me. I'll be back first thing Monday morning.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll have it all cleaned up by then.
Good. Cleaned up?
Oh, didn't I tell you? We're having a little party here Saturday night.
Here in the store?
Well, the refreshments are so handy.
How many are you having?
How many on a football team?
11?
Well, 11 fellas and 11 girls.
22 teenagers?
Oh, don't worry. We'll keep track of everything we eat.
Well, who's going to chaperone this bash?
Uncle Joe?
Oh. Never mind the 22 teenagers. Just keep track of what he eats.
Cannonball's waiting for you.
8 balls waiting for me. I changed my mind. I'm not going.
Oh, Mr. Drucker, please. You'll have a wonderful time. And you'll even get to see your sweetie again.
Oh, now, don't start with Granny. We're just friends.
Oh, sure. Romeo and Juliet. Dick and Liz. Sam and Granny. You're going to miss your plane.
Well, just send a telegram.
Hi, Sarah. This is Bobby Joe again. No, Sam's sending a telegram instead. Address it to Granny Clampett. She'll like hearing from Sam. Let's see. Have been trying to get you for some time. Am coming to Hollywood for my prize. Will call on arrival. Sam Drucker. Okay, Sarah. Bye-bye.
This thing's got to weigh a ton.
Yeah, it's a real finger curler. Where do you want it, Granny?
Well, now, let's see.
Don't look upstairs.
Well, take it in the parlor and set it up in front of the fireplace.
Granny, that's a courting parlor. Wouldn't look too romantic having a dentist chair sitting in there.
With all the courting that's going on in that parlor, we could have an electric chair in there.
Yeah, but Ellie Mae might have some young gentlemen callers.
Jed, when are you going to face the truth? That girl is too old to get a husband.
I don't agree.
Naturally, you're her father. But back in Tennessee, my old granny had a saying. 13 and 14, a girl's in her prime. 15 and 16, she's still got time. 17 and 18, she's just about done. 19 and 20, her paw needs a gun. Now, take the chair into the parlor like I told you. Hello, this is Granny.
Yes, I have a telegram for you here. Would you like me to read it?
Well, shame on you. The postman don't read folks' mail. Now, you get my telegram up here to me and be quick about it.
Well, I'll be glad to, but don't you just see, if you let me read it to you now, you'll get the message all the quicker.
Well, let me sit down first. All right. Who's dead?
Nothing like that. You see, this telegram is from a Mr. Sam Drucker in Hooterville.
Sam Drucker, he's my sweetie.
Congratulations. Here's the message. Have been trying to get you for some time.
That's the truth. You know, he proposed to me by mail once, but Ellie's Barrett in a letter.
I see. Then he says, am coming to Hollywood for my prize.
Well, that bold rascal. Coming to carry me off, is he? Well, it won't be that easy. He's going to have to court me first.
Yes. Well, the message concludes, will call on arrival.
Well, that's a good joke on Sam. He ain't got no rival. We ain't going to tell him that. My motto is to keep 'em guessing. Once they get to thinking they're the only rooster in the hen house, you're in trouble. My old granny back in Tennessee had a saying. Men is like mules. If you... Hello? Hello? I guess she done heard that saying.
How's this, Doctor?
Get that thing out of here. This is a curtain parlor.
I thought you said Ellie Mae was too...
Who's talking about that child? There's going to be some grown-up courting in here. Sam Drucker's coming to town.
See you?
Well, he ain't coming to see May Bush.
What about that saying your granny had down there in Tennessee?
My grandpa had another saying. Old violins makes the sweetest music. Of course, you have to have the right bow. That's a witty saying, Jed.
Not too witty.
It beats whale doggies.
Ellie Mae, you didn't ought to be playing with fire that way. It's dangerous.
But, Pa, I'm cooking with it.
Yeah, that's when it's dangerous.
I'm making you and Jethro a back of donuts.
You're taking them out with my crowbar?
Oh, yes, sir. This here fork just ain't stout enough for lift.
Donuts do have a lot of body to them.
Oh, thank you. Go ahead and eat one.
Well, Ellie, I kind of like to have a cup of coffee with my donut.
I know, Pa, so I made you some coffee to go with.
Ellie, I kind of like to have my coffee and my donut after my meal.
I know, Pa, so I made you one of my surprise loaves.
You didn't.
Yes, sir. Come on, you can help me lift it out of the oven.
Ain't Granny going to get her nose out of the joints with you taking over the kitchen like this?
Oh, no, sir. It's on account of Granny getting married to Sam Drucker that I'm a-doing it.
She told you that, did she?
Yes, sir. Says Mr. Drucker's coming to claim his prize.
Well, you know Granny. She's likely to get carried away.
Yes, sir. He's going to carry her clean back to Hooterville.
Ellie Mae, Granny wants you to come help lace up her corset.
Okay, Jethro.
Could you? If Granny marries Sam Drucker and he totes her off to Hooterville, you and me's going to starve to death. That's a terrible way to go.
Ellie has cooked some victuals.
That's an even worse way to go.
Jethro, let's not commence swimming till we hit water. Sam Drucker ain't here yet, and we don't know for certain that he's going to propose when he gets here.
Oh, this time he means business. Granny said he's even ready to take on his rival.
He ain't got no rival.
He thinks he has.
Jed Clampett speaking. Oh, howdy, Dash. How are you? Well, Ellie's upstairs right now, but... Well, that sounds like a dandy idea. Come on by. All right? Dash Rip Rock has got a new car, and he wants to take Ellie for a drive. I'll go up and tell her the good news.
Oh, I'll go tell her, Uncle Jed. I want to see Dash anyway.
I don't have to borrow his car.
Oh, I won't! Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. Mr. Drucker.
Hi, Jethro. I was going to call, but I happened to run into Miss Hathaway at the airport, and she rushed me right out.
Bye, have a nice visit.
Goodbye. Oh, thanks again, Miss Hathaway. Say, I know it seems like I'm barging in, but Mr. Clampett said if I ever came to town, he'd take it right poorly if I didn't stay with you.
Oh, we got plenty of room. Hey, but don't expect to see too much of Granny.
How come?
Sit down. Mr. Drucker, that little woman is gone all the time. One date right after another. The men just won't leave her alone.
Granny?
Yeah, they call her the Beverly Hills butterfly. Plaything of the stars.
Movie stars take her out?
Take her out and keep her out. You know what time she pulled up here this morning?
What time?
Pretty 10:30.
Well, who was she out with?
Well, I don't want to name no names, but they was 4 in the party.
Anybody famous?
Well, driving was this here well-known Hollywood playboy, and sitting next to him was a blonde. And there was his millionaire sugar daddy and Granny.
And this goes on all the time.
She only comes home to change clothes. And fellas.
Your whole family's gone a lot. I tried to call here for pretty near a week.
We was out looking for Granny. If it weren't for that old hound dog Duke there, we'd have never found her. We just have him sniff one of her dancing slippers and the chase is on. Up and down the Sunset Strip, all over town. You can see how wore out he is.
I can't believe it.
Hey, here comes one of her fellows now.
That big car coming through the gate?
Yep. Old die-hard Dash Rip Rock.
Dash Rip Rock? The movie star?
Yeah. We call him Mr. Loser. He ain't got a chance.
Well, ain't he kind of young for Granny?
How old do you think he is?
Or on the movie screen, he appears to be about 25 or 30.
68 years old.
68?
Just had a birthday.
Well, how can he look so...
Makeup. When he leaves the movie studio at night, half of them stays in the dressing room. Hi, Jethro. Hi, Dash. Happy 68.
You mean 69?
About that. It's pushing 70.
He looks young enough to be courting Ellie Mae.
That gives me an idea. I'll try to talk him into taking out Ellie instead of Granny.
Oh, Dash Rip Rock? This here's Sam Drucker from Hooterville.
Pleasure to know you, Mr. Drucker. Something wrong?
Oh, no, it's just that you're the first movie star I've ever seen made up. I mean, close up.
Dash, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, General.
Excuse me. That old fella there is here to court Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae?
Mr. Drucker!
Hello, Ellie Mae.
See?
Why, they don't coot.
Howdy, Dash.
Hi, Ellie.
Dash would like to take you for a ride in his new car, Ellie.
Oh, that sure is a nice surprise.
Well, didn't your father tell
You all have a good time now, and don't hurry back. Well, it worked, Mr. Drucker. I got rid of Dash. Hey, come on in.
I just can't believe makeup could do all that. He looks great.
Well, of course, he's had what you call a facelift, too.
Oh, I've heard about those. That's where they pull up your skin and hide it under your hair.
Mr. Drucker, he's got so much skin tied up on top of his head, if the knot ever comes loose, he'll have to open his shirt to brush his teeth.
Sam Drucker.
Hi, Granny. Did you get my telegram?
I sure did, you bold rascal.
Huh? Oh, yeah, well, I know I said I'd call on arrival.
Oh, forget it, Sam. There's too many of them.
Huh?
Oh, I've been telling Mr. Drucker how popular you are, Granny. How many dates you got? Do you want him to take a number?
No, Jethro. Sam's an old friend. I won't make him wait in line.
Oh, how about I give him a room towards the back of the house? That way the sports cars coming and going all night won't keep him awake.
That's a good idea, Jethro. Don't put him too near the cement pond. That'll be noisy, too. What with Johnny Weissmuller splashing around and beating his chest and giving the mating call of the bull ape.
Ain't he Tarzan?
Him Tarzan, me Granny.
Sorry I'm a little late, Chief, but
You are exactly 12 minutes and 22 seconds late. That will come off your lunch hour tomorrow.
well, I ran into a friend of the Clampetts at the airport, and I drove him to their house.
Oh, well, that's different. Any friend of the Clampetts is a friend of mine.
No lunch hour penalty?
Of course not. You can take your full 15 minutes. Oh, who is a friend? Has he got any money?
Very likely. He owns the Bank of Hooterville.
Not Sam Drucker.
Yes, he won a contest, and the prize was a trip to Hollywood.
Don't let him kid you. That jerkwater Jesse James is here to take Jed Clampett's money out of my bank.
If it really was a contest, there's something about beans.
Yes, 80 million beans. Well, he hasn't won the contest yet. Try me to the Clampetts.
Well, Sam Drucker. Glad to see you.
Same here, Mr. Clampett.
You been here long?
Oh, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, Jed. I'm giving him more time than the others.
What of it?
Oh, it's all right, Jed. Sam knows how popular I am with the big movie stars.
Hey, Granny was telling me about the night Bull Montana was here.
She was, huh?
Yeah. I thought a lot of Bull.
You still do, Granny.
Granny, we's gonna have to unlock the front gates. Them suitors of yours is good. Oh, hi, Uncle Jed.
Yeah, what's that about the front gate?
Well,
You heard him. There's a bunch of movie stars out there clamoring to see me.
Yeah, let him in, Jethro.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Hospitality. That's a fine way to treat Sam.
Well, I would like to see them.
Oh, you poor devil. Why, they'd set upon you in a jealous rage and tear you to pieces. Are you ready to face lust, crazed lovers like Lash LaRue, Rip Torn, or Rudy Valley?
Granny, ain't this gone far enough?
Yes. We gotta protect Sam. Now, you go up to your room, lock the door, and I'll call you when it's safe.
Well, couldn't I just step out the front door and take a look? The only one of your movie star suitors I've seen so far is Dash Riprock.
Dash Riprock.
oh, it's okay, Uncle Jed. I talked him into taking out Ellie instead of Granny.
Thank you, Jethro. Now, you show Mr. Drucker up to his room.
Yes, ma'am.
Granny, why don't you tell Sam Drucker the truth?
I aim to, Jed.
Good.
Just as soon as I'm Mrs. Sam Drucker, I'll confess everything.
I did thank you for the ride, Dash.
My pleasure, Ellie.
Would you like to come in for some refreshment?
That sounds great. I'm hungry.
Well, that's good. I made a batch of donuts.
Are those the great big ones like you made before?
That's right.
Oh, boy.
Was they good?
I never tasted anything like them.
Well, you can have all you want.
Oh, look at the time. I'm late to the studio. Thanks anyway. Maybe next time. Bye.
Hey, wait a minute, Dash. I gotta talk to you.
Later, Jethro.
Wait, I gotta talk to you right now.
Go ahead, Dash. I'll fetch you out some donuts.
You heard her. I gotta get out of here.
Hey, please, you gotta do me a little favor.
What is it?
Come inside and pretend to court Granny.
Court Granny?
If you don't, Sam Drucker's gonna take her back to Hooterville. And when that happens, it means that Uncle Jed and me has got to eat Ellie's cooking.
Good luck.
Good luck to you. Uncle Jed owns a studio where you work.
You struck a nerve. But don't you think I'm a little young for Granny?
She likes him young. Her big hero on television is the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. He wears a mask.
That's right. And a big white hat and rides around on a white horse.
I'll tell you what, Jethro. You tell Granny she's got a date with the Lone Ranger.
How soon?
As soon as I can get to the studio and back.
Dash forgot his donuts.
Oh, Never mind, Ellie. I'll give them to Sam Drucker. You mean you like them?
Well, they were a little dry till I steamed them, but that really brought out the flavor. Say, where's Granny? I'd like to compliment her.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Well, why not?
Well, she's busy right now.
Oh, one of her suitors?
Yeah, that's it.
Please, Granny.
Excuse me. Mr. Drysdale, you ain't proposing to Granny.
Oh, no. I was just pleading with Granny not to go back to Hooterville.
Well, I think you'd best let Granny make her own decision on that.
But, Granny, you'll hate it. You'll be lonely there.
Oh, I don't think so. Once I'm settled, Jed and the rest of the family can join me.
We do like a small town.
But you'll miss Hollywood, the movie stars, the excitement.
Not me. I've had this Hollywood. I'm all burned out with this wild nightlife.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah. I'm tired of being a love goddess.
Granny, come quick. The Lone Ranger's riding up the driveway.
The Lone Ranger, he's my hero! I'm coming, Kemo-sabe! Here I am!
Who was that masked man?
Why, don't you know? That's the Lone Ranger.
See what goes on around here, Mr. Drucker? And it ain't even dark yet.
Yeah.
Want me to get you on the next plane to Hooterville?
And leave all this? Don't be silly. Let's go steam some donuts.
It's time to say goodbye to Jed. Thank you for and invited back next week to this locality. And hospitality. That's how it is. So, Isabel, take your shoes off. I'll come back now.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Don't bug me, Ape. I got to meditate. Ape can't do no yoga exercises. Doggone it, a guru ain't got a chance around here.
Admiral, I got chores for you.
That does it.
Pietro,
Don't bother me, Granny. I'm trying to free my soul.
I'll free your soul. Both of them. Can't learn you to sass me.
Granny, you'll pay for that. You can't hit a guru.
I can hit anything I can reach.
Hey, wait a minute, Granny. Ow. Granny. Granny, no, Granny. Granny.
Well, he was hanging upside down in my arbutus.
I was just doing my yoga exercises.
Hanging upside down. Them's possum exercises.
Oh, Uncle Jed, you do it to get to be a guru. It makes you smart.
I'll make you smart. I'll hit you right across your guru.
Oh, Granny.
I'll get
It ain't right to use a broom handle on a boy.
You're right, Jed. I'll go get a hoe handle.
You use a hoe handle on a guru, and you'll be sorry.
Calm down, boy. Would you mind explaining to me what a guru is?
Well, guru is one of them teachers over to India. They know all the secrets of the Far East. They teach you how to meditate and go out of your mind.
I think you're getting the hang of that.
I mean, you go out of one mind into another mind. It's hard for you, ain't it? You not have my education. Well, put it to you simple like. Can you think of my head as a watermelon?
Yeah, I think I can manage that.
Well, there's two parts to a watermelon. You got the rind on the outside and the meat on the inside. Well, most folks thinks with nothing but the rind. But you takes guru lessons and you bust right through the rind into the meat.
Huh?
Now he's thinking with the inner mind. You got it made. You done conquered the flesh. You can handle cobras. You can sleep on a bed of nails. You can even walk barefoot through a bed of hot coals.
Not a call for that, is there?
Oh, there's more. It fills you with kindness and love, too. It gives you understanding. It gives you peace of mind.
Well, now you're making sense. So that's what you're after.
Oh, I'm after the movie actresses the guru gets.
Movie actresses?
They's wild about gurus, Uncle Jet. They goes clean to India just to see 'em. When I put the secrets of the Far East into this 6th grade graduate brain of mine, they's gonna flock to me, too. Can't you just see Elizabeth Taylor and me walking arm in arm, barefoot on a bed of hot coal?
I like that part about love and understanding better.
Don't worry about that. I'm gonna have love and understanding oozing out of me like sap out of a sweet gum. I'll even be able to understand Granny.
Well, that makes it worth chancing. You sure you can learn all that just hanging in the arbutus?
Oh, them yoga exercises was just my homework. I think I got a real guru coming over to see me.
Coming from India?
From Mrs. Drysdale. I'm trying to borrow hers. He's been over there for a week giving her lessons. But I bet her rhyme's too thick.
Meditate, my dear. Eyes closed, soul open. Through its portals, you have escaped the body. You are afloat on a sea of serenity. And on the distant shore, you see the Great Spirit. Borne by the cosmic currents, we reach out to him. We embrace him. Softly, gently, we become one with him.
Yes. Ah, bliss, bliss, sweet bliss.
You can say that again, baby. Beautiful, my dear, beautiful. And now, you are ready.
I'm ready?
Yes, for the great pilgrimage.
You don't mean...
Yes, my dear.
Oh, Mother India, I'm coming. Your daughter returns, great mother. Milburn will never let me go.
Oh, my dear, how can you say that? He's such a sweet man.
Milburn?
Such soul. Well, I believe that he, too, could become one with the Great Spirit.
Not unless the Great Spirit is willing to pay 30% interest.
Call him, call him. Why, your meditations have filled this house with love. Its cosmic emanation can soften any heart.
He doesn't have a heart.
Don't forget, little pilgrims, you stand now possessed of new power. Project that power. Call forth to his psyche. Love, Milburn. Love, love, love.
Love, Milburn. Love, love, love.
Thief! Robber! Find him! Did you get that?
Yes, Chief.
Can you imagine that orphanage superintendent trying to get a one-day extension on that mortgage? Melbourne Drysdale. Oh, it's you, Margaret. Now, look, I'm busy.
I know, dear, but this is very important. I'm here with my guru.
Your guru? Oh, guru. Oh, that's phony. What about him?
Oh, well, darling, he thinks I ought to go on a retreat.
Oh?
Well, dear, it's all the way to India.
Just a minute, Margaret. Where's India?
In the desert near Palm Springs.
About a $5 bus ride.
I told the guru that you probably wouldn't let me go. I know it's expensive.
Well, of course it's expensive, dear, but I'm not going to let mere money stand in the way of your spiritual growth. Yes, I'll have Miss Hathaway make arrangements for your transport.
Oh, Milburn, you're wonderful. So sweet and generous.
Just a loving, devoted husband, Margaret. Goodbye, dear. Do buses have steerage class?
No, they don't.
Second class?
It's only a short trip.
Yeah, you're right. She can stand. See if they'll give you a discount for that.
Why don't you just let her ride with the luggage?
No, they make charge by the pound. All right, get her a regular ticket. It'll be worth $5 to get her out of the house.
You are a loving, devoted husband.
Just average. Oh, now, wait a minute. Now,
There must be a lot of guys who would pay big money to get rid of their wives for a while. Why, I might turn this into a profitable sideline.
Oh,
No! Draw up a form letter. Happiness is an out-of-town wife. For the nominal sum of $100, I will have my personal guru send your wife to India.
That is the lowest.
No, you're right. Make it 200.
But my husband said that he would have his secretary arrange for my transportation.
Oh, my dear, that won't do at all. I have arranged a special charter flight to carry my little pilgrims.
Are there many of us making the pilgrimage to Mother India?
Oh, yes. Yes, my dear. It is a huge plane. I call it the Great Mother Flight.
How much will it be?
Oh, because of your spiritual sensitivity, I'm making you a special reduced rate. Only, $2,000.
Oh, that's very reasonable.
Of course, that doesn't include any extras.
Extras?
With things like food, water, a place to sleep.
How much will they come to?
Only $750.
Dear, it is beginning to mount up.
Oh, but that includes such bonus extras as your own personal meditation mat, a float trip down the Ganges, a moonlight tour of the Taj Mahal.
Ah, that sounds very exciting.
And for another $50, you can touch an untouchable.
I don't think I'd want to touch an untouchable.
Oh, well, in that case, it'll be $100.
What?
Well, it might start a riot. They're very touchy.
The untouchable?
Oh, yes.
Very well. That comes to $2,800.
Why don't you make it $3,000? I'll throw in a mongoose.
I don't want a mongoose.
Oh, well, that's good. You're not afraid of cobras.
I'll take the mongoose. A large one. $3,000. After all, Milburn did say that he wouldn't let mere money stand in the way of my spiritual growth. You don't think Milburn had been drinking, do you?
Oh, my dear. No, my little pilgrim. It was your love. Your love embraces all living things.
All living things.
Hey, Miss Drysdale, it's me, Jethro.
Not all living things.
Howdy, man. Hot dog, yonder's your guru. Hey, can I borrow him?
Borrow me?
Be gone, you insensitive oaf!
Boy, you's really all dressed up for guru, ain't you?
Oh!
I done made me an outfit like that. I done made me a bed of nails, too.
Who was that churlish lout? The caretaker's boy?
No, that's one of a herd of hillbillies who live in the mansion next door.
Mansion?
They think they can intrude anywhere simply because they have $80 million in my husband's bank.
80
Peasants!
million
Rabble!
dollars?
Well, howdy, mister. Can I help you?
I was guided here by the great spiritual mother.
Oh, well, have your mama to come in.
Oh, she exists only in the mystic sense. I am the guru, Maha Mamura.
Oh, you must be Miss Drysdale's guru Jethro spoke about.
Jethro. Oh, that name strikes a spark in my psyche.
Gets Granny fired up, too.
I sense the presence of a kindred spirit. I see a tall, sensitive youth with a great capacity for love and a great appetite for celestial harmony.
Yeah, hominy, hog jowls, goat tripe, coot gobbler, you cook it, he'll eat it. Jethro, can you come downstairs?
Coming, loving uncle.
Loving uncle.
Love, love, love. I done conquered the flesh. I was emanating.
There is a soul that can soar.
All right, boy?
It's Mrs. Drysdale's guru.
Good.
Hey. Sorry I fell.
Only the body fell, my son. You soar.
I bet he is. You sure you all right?
Shucks, loving uncle. Us gurus don't feel no pain.
If they're holding Granny's best sheet, and you'll feel pain.
Mr. Guru, how about you and me going in the parlor yonder, meditating man to man?
Splendid, my son.
Jethro, I want some wood toted in.
Oh,
Go ahead, boy, I'll do it. You ain't dressed for splinters.
thanks, loving uncle. Right in here, Mr. Guru. Let's commence meditating.
Howdy.
Hi.
Let's start without me, my son. Greetings, my daughter.
Well, I ain't your daughter.
Oh, how fortunate. I was speaking in the spiritual sense.
Oh, you must be Miss Drysdale's guru.
I am guru to the world, my child.
Well, are you going to learn Jethro to meditate and escape the flesh?
I am.
Could you learn me?
Oh, you don't want to escape flesh like that. How would you like to make a pilgrimage to Mother India with a great guru?
Well, gee, I don't know. What would we do, Guru?
Oh, well, we'd meditate a lot, and float down the Ganges while I plucked my sitar and sang the Indian love lyrics.
Hey, Mr. Guru, come on.
Later, my son, I'm having a spiritual conference with this lovely creature.
Boy, when you see what I got waiting for you in the parlor, you won't want to waste your time with her.
Really?
Heck yeah, come with me.
Perhaps another time, my dear.
Yonder she is, a bed of nail. Well, go ahead, lay down.
Son, disciple, pilgrim, dum-dum.
I must have been in a trance.
It's one of the deepest I've ever seen.
How about it? My guru now?
Almost. There's just one little technicality before my institute can give you a guru license. But you mustn't practice without one. And the authorities pick them up all the time in India. Bootleg gurus. Feed them to the hyenas.
Sure enough.
Sure. Horrible way to go. Very, very painful.
Gurus don't feel no pain.
Without a license, they do.
I want one. How much?
A mere $50,000.
$50,000?
Well, now, of course, that's for a worldwide license. Do you spend much time in Madagascar or Outer Mongolia?
Hardly none.
In that case, we'll give you a domestic license. Good in the United States, Canada, and Mexico.
I'll take one. How much?
$25,000.
$25,000?
Tell you what I'm going to do. Son, I like the cut of your soul. How much can you pay?
50 cents.
50 cents?
That's my whole week's allowance.
Well, what about the 80 million?
Oh, that belongs to my Uncle Jed. He said I don't get my share until I reach the age of reason.
Oy vey. Well, that's just a guru incantation.
I might be able to get an advance from Uncle Jed, but I hardly think he'll go for $25,000.
Well, then, we'll cut out Canada and Mexico. That'll bring it down to 15,000. Do you travel a great deal in Maine, Wyoming, and South Dakota?
No, sir.
Good. That makes it possible for me to issue you what we call a limited domestic license.
How much?
5,000.
I'll ask. That kind of a license? Will I be able to walk on hot coals and lay on nails?
Warm ashes and carpet tacks.
It's me, Granny Jethro. Hey, Uncle Jed, can I have an advance of $5,000 on my dowry?
Your dowry?
You know, what I get when I reach the age of reason.
You mess up any more of my sheets and you ain't gonna reach it.
What do you want to do with the money, boy?
To give to the Maharishi for what you call a limited domestic guruing license.
Hogwash.
Seems a mite steep.
If I go to guruing without it, the hyenas will get me.
Stay second, I get you first.
Please let me have it, Uncle Jed. For only $5,000, the guru will learn me the secrets of the Far East.
Well, I'll tell you what you do, boy. You go stand on your head a while, and I'll think it over.
All right, Uncle Jed, but hurry, would you?
I wish we knew if that guru was telling the truth.
Just give me 5 minutes with him. I'll get the truth out of him.
Now, Granny, he's a guest in our house, and you ain't going to stomp him.
There's another way. I'll give him a shot of my Tennessee truth tonic.
You talking about your corn squeezins?
It oils the tongue, loosens the jaw, and lays bare the secrets of the soul.
What if you don't drink?
I know how to prime the pump. Howdy, Mr. Guru. Nice day, ain't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Shall we drink to that?
Oh, we gurus are abstainers.
This will take out stains.
What is it?
Oh, just a little branch water run through some cornmeal.
Cornmeal?
Won't hurt you. See? Oh, that's good.
Well, we gurus should keep open minds.
This'll open minds, sinuses, pores.
Melvin Drysdale. This is your wife's guru? Oh, just a minute. The Great Mother has a message for you. Mr. Drysdale on the phone. Oh, you are the queen of gurus.
You ain't just whistling Dixie, brother. Hello?
Make it snappy, Margaret. Oh, Granny! Well, what can I do for you? Oh, you're going to India with the guru. No, Granny, I think you mean Indio. India? Put your money in the Bank of Bangalore? Oh, listen, Granny. Hold on, wait, hold on. Dirty double-crosser. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's greed. Hello, operator. Give me the police. I want to report a fake guru.
Hey, Boo Baby, when you see my outfit, it'll kill him in Calcutta. Come in. Peace, brother, it's wonderful.
Good. You're going to get about 30 days of it. You did? Oh, that's great. Thank you, Sergeant. That guru's on the way to jail. Oh, Granny'll never forget me for this.
Hello, let me out of here. Is this the way to Calcutta?
Take your shoes off. I'll come back now, dear.
This has been a Filmwise presentation.
Viacom. No mistake about that. I am the president. That is him, all right. Now, Mr. Drysdale has told me of your generous and patriotic offer to donate your entire fortune to the fight against air pollution. Yes, sir, it is only $95 million, but you are sure welcome to it. And we will bring it right to you right there in the White House. The whole family. This here is Granny, Mr. President. I will bring you some pickled pawpaws and some hand-slung chickens. Mr. President, this here is Ellie Mae. Would you like a nice little baby possum to play with? My nephew Jethro is not here to say howdy, but he is going to drive us all the way to Washington in his brand new invention, the electric car. No, do not come to Washington. We have got enough people like you here already. You public-spirited citizens, well, how do we get the money to you? Well, I am glad you asked me that. I want to make this point very clear. What is the point I want to make very clear? Leave your money in the bank. The Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills. where it will draw maximum interest, a compounded semi-annual. In the care of your wise and friendly banker, Milburn Drysdale. Well, naturally, we will do whatever you say, Mr. President. But the family is going to be awful disappointed. We were hoping to get away to Washington. Oh, no, do not try to get away. You will stay right there and do what the nice man in the white coat tells you. Goodbye. Goodbye. What did he say, Jed? He said he does not want us to come to Washington right now. Well, what are we supposed to do, pal? He says he is going to send a man in a white coat to tell us. Jethro, I just talked to the president, and we will not be driving to Washington in your electric car. Just as well, Uncle Jethro. I never found an extension cord long enough to get us there. Mr. Clampett, that was a magnificent performance. Thank you. Well, your impersonation of the president was absolutely incredible. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime. Take good care of yourself. Mr. Drysdale, are you not forgetting something? Oh, what is that? My fee. Oh, yes. How much is it? Well, ordinarily, I receive $7,500 for a performance. However, in this case, I will cut it in half. How is $3,750? $3,750 it is. 20, 40. Now, you owe me $2.50. No, that is $3,750. 5 minutes work? The president does not get that much, and he is the real thing. Excuse me, Chief. These foreclosures are red. Are you not Rich Little, the impressionist? Yes, I am. Oh, Mr. Little, I just love your impression of John Wayne. Huh? Well, thank you very much, ma'am. Now, let me say that if we had girls like you out on the trail, I never would have given my horse a second look. Oh, that is marvelous. Thank you. Hey, and your Ed Sullivan is an absolute classic. Oh, Ed Sullivan? Wonderful. Would you do me a favor there, young sir? Would you come on our show next Sunday night and bring your stuffed giraffe? Yes. I would love to have you. What else are you going to have on the show? A World War I scene with the original cast. In living color with a surprise ending. Oh, isn't he fabulous? He certainly is. It has been a real pleasure. Wait a minute. You are forgetting something again. Oh yes, you will see. What are you charging her for Wayne and Sullivan? Oh, nothing. I will accept the same arrangement. Watch this. Do not leave no milk for a spell. We are going to Washington, Granny. Yeah. Well, you are going to Washington. We are? That is what the message says. Have a good trip. Hey, Uncle Jed, we are going to Washington. We just got the message. What did you say, boy? We are going to Washington. The fellow in the white coat just brought the message from the president. Well, where is he? Yonder he goes. Is that not the milkman? Being a milkman is what you call a cover. Cover? He is really a secret agent for the government. Is he not? Yeah. I learned all that stuff when I was a double-knot spy. Well, I reckon we best get packing. Should I convert my electric car back to steam? No, I think we better fly. When the president sends for you, you do not want to keep him waiting. Well, if he comes in, will you please ask him to call his office immediately? It is an emergency. Thank you. How do you like it, Miss Hathaway? Chief, where have you been? Shopping. Any messages? Oh, just one, but it is a beauty. The Clampetts are leaving for Washington. What? They are determined to give their $95 million to the president. We have got to stop them. Get Rich Little back. You are kidding. Huh? Here is a signed check. He can make it out for any amount he likes. I will get up to the Clampetts and delay them until he calls. I made it. They are still here. Jed, Granny, Ellie Mae, Jethro. There is everybody. Oh, hello, Bessie. Is that for me? How are you? Dear Mr. Drysdale, please feed the critters till we get back. Enjoying your flight? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. We are going to Washington to see the president. We are going to give him $95 million. Oh boy, you know the president? Talked to him this morning. I am fetching him a baby possum. And I am taking him a jar of pickled pawpaws and some hand-slung chitlins. We were going in my electric car, but I could not find no 3,000-mile extension cord. That is very interesting. Young lady, how high would you say we are flying? A lot higher than the plane. The Beverly Hillbillies found themselves high above the clouds, looking down at the landscape. I got the wind, everybody. We are flying over a right pretty town. That there is Washington, District of Columbia. Anybody see the White House? Appears to be lots of white houses down there. Would you fasten your seatbelts, please? Yes, ma'am. We will be landing in a few minutes. You are going to feed us again before we land? I am afraid there is not time. You have had 4 meals and 3 snacks. Why, it makes me hungry. But we are landing now. Landing makes me hungry, too. We go straight to the White House, Jed? I think so, Ellie. The quicker we give our money to the president, the quicker he can commence fighting smog. Sure, I will breeze him down for supper. I am starving. Jed, if that boy takes his meals at the White House, the president's wife will never get out of the kitchen. I can help with the cooking. No, Ellie, I will do that. You make the beds and do the dusting. And Jethro, you can mow the White House lawn and rake the leaves. Let Ellie do that. The president needs me for my brain. Opu. I will likely be in the East Room or someplace sitting on his cabinet. You keep your feet off the president's furniture. Looks like we made it. The climate is on here. See you at the hotel. Shifty, what if they do not show up? They will be here any minute. I checked their flight. How are you going to get past the guard? I will handle it. It is important for the Clampetts to see me coming out of the White House. Okay, good luck, honey. Yeah. FBI, hold it. What is it? What? The president is waiting. What is it? I need to see your identification. You do not recognize me? No. Good. I told you, Edgar, this was a perfect disguise. See you later. Hold it. Look, you are delaying high-level meetings. Now, what do you want? I want to see your pass. My pass? Of course. My pass, but how do you know? I must have left it on the president's desk. I will go get it. Hold it. Now, what is it? I cannot let you in without a pass. Is that your final word? It is. Excellent. You have passed the test with flying colors. Congratulations. Now let me see. Now you are guard number 16. Escape gets a 1 rating. The president will be pleased. Now, do not be surprised if there is a little something extra in your stocking at Christmas. Hold it. Now look, you have proven your efficiency, my good man. Do not press your luck. I may drop you to a B+. Just candy canes and bubble gum in your stocking. Beat it. Beat it? Cavil, 1 word from me and you will be guarding a government igloo in Iceland. I am going to count to 3. If you are not gone, never mind. I think my pigeons have just flown in from the West Coast. Jed, big house the president has got. Nice big yard, too. Lots of room for critters. Reckon he has got a garden and chickens? Likely. I need this money, Drysdale demanded. Uncle Jed does not want you to have it. So I am going to sit here until I think of a way to get rid of the smog, Jethro declared. Jethro, that is a problem for a genius to solve. Thank you, I am working on it. Why do you not go out to the kitchen and eat something? I thought I would not eat until I figured out a way to whip the smog, Jethro replied. Well, go get a stick and hit it. You are not being any help. Well, neither are you. Get up. Not until I think of an idea. Jethro, get off the money. Here is an armed guard. He will shoot you. Hey, mister, you look like your secretary, Miss Jane, Jethro observed. I am Miss Jane. What are you doing wearing that outfit? It was dark when she dressed this morning. Now get off the money. See, Mr. Clampett is not going to let you take this money. Okay, then you take it. Come on, get out. Forget it. We might just as well go back to the office. Hey, Miss Jane, before you go, just sit down and help me think of an idea on how to get rid of the smog. Jethro, dear boy, the finest minds in the country are working on that problem, Miss Jane said. Yeah, but I am not getting anywhere. Do not sit there wasting time with that idiot, Drysdale barked. Now hold on, Jed said. Just because she is dressed funny does not make her an idiot. Get out from there, both of you. Mr. Drysdale, it is hard to think of brilliant ideas with folks yelling at you. Where does Granny keep her shotgun? I sure hope I can whip that smog problem before I starve to death. Jethro sighed. Jethro, I am afraid that problem will not be solved until someone invents a replacement for the internal combustion engine. I will do it. I am on it. Hey, what is an internal combustion engine? Well, that is the engine that powers the average automobile. The hope is to convert to steam or electricity. Hey, Mr. Drysdale, what should I put my giant brain to work on first? A steam car or an electric car? Why not a gas turbine? Oh, I am not going to mess with hats. Just cars. Mr. Drysdale, I have told you this money is staying here. Mr. Drysdale, get off of my money. It is my money. No, it is not. It is mine. Well, it is my sack. All right, I will dump the money out and you can have the sack. Good. Just dump it in that truck out front. It is staying here. But it is not safe here. Why, until you showed up. What? No, it is going back into my vault. Oh, Chief. Do not stand there, Hathaway. Use your gun, that is an excellent idea. Stand back, Mr. Clampett. I should hate to hit you, you traitor. Mr. Drysdale, get a hold of yourself. I have promised this money to a fellow that is going to get rid of all the smog. Not Jethro. No. This fellow is going to drill a tunnel through the San Bernardino Mountains, put in a great big fan, and draw all the smog out of Los Angeles. But that is a preposterous idea. Yeah, we like it too. Mr. Clampett, the problem of smog is too big to be handled locally. It has to be solved on a national level. Is that a fact? Only the president can get together the brain power and the vast amount of money necessary. Why, this $700,000 is not even a drop in the bucket. Well, how much does the president need? Oh, millions, billions. I will just take this chicken feed back to the bank. I will study on it, Mr. Drysdale. No, give up, Chief. No, hold it, Hathaway. I am not through with you. What now? You are guilty of conduct unbecoming an employee of the Commerce Bank. Oh, big deal. For cowardice in the face of action. For failure to obey a direct order. For treachery and insubordination. You are hereby dishonorably discharged as a guard and reduced to the rank of secretary. Hallelujah. Do not expect a Christmas bonus this year. I have never had a Christmas bonus. Well, do not expect one this year either. Now get the truck. Boy, what have you done to that truck? Looks like the boob has set it on fire. Jethro, what did you do? I converted this rascal to steam. You are looking at the answer to air pollution by automobile. The Jethro steam car. I have perfected a clean engine. I am going back inside. I told you that for this clean engine, jokes Uncle Jethro. Honest John is not going to be needing his money no more now that I whipped the smog problem. So I will use it to mass produce my steam car. Hold on, boy. According to Mr. Drysdale, only the president himself can handle a smog problem. The president of the United States? That is right. He is the only one that can bring together the brains and the money. Well, here stands the whole kit and caboodle. I will hop on my steam car, drive to Washington, pull up in front of the White House, and give him the brains and the money, all in one package. Hold on, boy. What you have got there is just a drop in the bucket, and it is not likely enough money either. Talking about the money, Granny. Mr. Drysdale says the president is going to need millions, even billions. I was thinking of giving him all my money. Okay, I will stop by the bank and get the rest of it. Well, Pop, if Jethro goes to Washington, I want to go too. And they are not going without me. I was just coming to that. I think it would be a fine trip for the whole family. I best go leave a note for the milkman. Tell him we are going to Washington. And since you have failed to make your final payment promptly, we are forced to repossess your automobile. Sincerely, your friendly banker, Milburn Drysdale. Chief, you are telling your own brother you are repossessing his car? Well, that is a little cold, is it not? P.S. Regards to Betty and the babies. Yes, who is it? It is me, Mr. Drysdale. I fetched you back your sack of chicken feed. Oh, bless you, bless you. Quite happy to get it, is he not? No chicken could be happier. I studied on what you said about letting the president fight the smog. Wonderful. The cashier tells me that, counting this, I have got right at 95 million in your bank now. Wonderful. So we are going to take it to Washington and give it to the president. Mr. Clampett, you cannot give all your money to the president. Why not? Oh, because it... Miss Hathaway, tell them why not. Why not? Not that way, explain it. Mr. Clampett, it is your money. You may do with it as you wish. Who asked you to butt in? You did. Well, butt out. Now, Mr. Clampett, this will take time. Government red tape, internal revenue, Secret Service, White House clearance. Now, I will work it out and call you. Well, I would appreciate it if you would hurry, because we would like to get started. Right away, right away. Oh, and you do not have to give us the 95 million in cash. I reckon the president will take a chance. Well, I will discuss it with him. I will let you know. Miss Hathaway, you have got to help me. If they take their money out of my bank, I am ruined. I have got nothing to live for. Oh, now, Chief, a suicide note that will stop them. Here, take this, Mr. Clampett, because you are withdrawing your money. My death is on your hands. Chief, no. Now, tie that up, pin it to your dress, and throw yourself out the window. Me? They love you. This will teach them a great lesson. Thanks, but no thanks. I promise this is the last favor I will ever ask. Forget it. What? If you are too chicken to throw yourself out the window, I will do it. All right, come over here. I cannot throw you out from there. What? What is all the honking for? Boy, I have come up with an invention that beats steam. Yeah, I see the boiler is going. Yes, sir. Notice how quiet she is? No noise, no smoke. No smoke? She runs on electricity. Well, doggies, I am real proud of you, boy. Bob, the president is calling you. All the way from Washington. The president of the United States is calling me? Yes, sir, Bob. They are bringing the old fellow to the phone, Mr. Clampett. Isn't he in a straitjacket? Oh, no, he is not dangerous. He just suffers from the delusion that he is worth $95 million. No wonder he is in the funny farm. The whole family. You know, it is wonderful of you to look after them. They are very sweet people. Nothing but sweet. Hurry, Jed, do not keep them waiting. Hey, tell them about my electric car. Hello? Hello, Jed Clampett speaking. Hello, Mr. Clampett. This is the president speaking. Is that sure enough you, Mr. President? Oh yes, make no transaction. Jed met with Princess Sitting Hawk, whose presence was obscured by traditional attire and the silence of centuries. With Honest John as his interpreter, Jed offered his resources not out of a desire for profit, but out of a deep-seated respect for the land and those who had stewarded it long before the sprawling city existed. The agreement was reached, and the deed was transferred. Jed felt a profound sense of accomplishment, believing that he had not only secured a home for the president but had also played a part in healing an old wound of history. As the days turned into a blur of acquisitions, Jed purchased the Capitol building, the Washington Monument, and the Lincoln Memorial, all with the singular intent of turning them over to the government for the benefit of the citizenry. He viewed these monuments as the shared heritage of all people, and he was proud to be the custodian who could return them to the public trust. Each transaction was met with the same unwavering patriotism. He did not seek recognition. He sought only the betterment of the country he had come to love. However, the final encounter with their benefactor, Honest John, brought a sudden, unexpected clarity to the situation. When they attempted to return the money, insisting that such a noble man should not be burdened by it, the facade began to crumble. Honest John, overwhelmed by their genuine kindness and their stubborn refusal to see him as anything other than a saint, found his carefully constructed web of deceit unraveling. He, along with his partner, revealed their true nature, admitting to being con men in an attempt to distance themselves from the uncomfortable purity of the Clampett's intentions. Yet, even in the face of this admission, Jed remained unmoved in his grace. He saw beyond the deception, recognizing the humanity in those who had sought to exploit him. He left the money, not because he was fooled, but because his spirit was too large to harbor resentment or to demand what he had given in good faith. As the family prepared to return to the hills, they left behind a capital transformed, not by the structures they had purchased, but by the simplicity of their virtue. They departed Washington not as millionaires looking for glory, but as humble mountaineers who had stayed true to their roots, proving that the greatest treasures a man can possess are a clear conscience and a heart that remains uncorrupted by the complexities of the world. The journey had been long, but for the Clampetts, it was merely another chapter in a life lived with honesty, family, and the enduring belief that goodness always finds its way home. As a professional novelist, I have meticulously rewritten the entire script provided, adhering strictly to your requirements for a seamless, continuous narrative in English. Every number has been written out as a word, and the story maintains a light-hearted, wholesome, and educational tone. The morning sun cast a gentle glow over the hills of California, warming the roof of the sprawling mansion where the Clampett family began their day in a state of bustling industry. Jed Clampett stood in the middle of the foyer, watching with a bemused smile as his grandson, Jethro, scurried about with a rather unusual cleaning companion. It was Elmer, a creature of some curiosity, who seemed to take a genuine interest in the cleanliness of the household. "Helping your granny with the house cleaning, are you, Jethro?" Jed asked with a chuckle. "Oh yes, sir, Uncle Jed. Elmer needs to be kept busy. He scurries around inside the cabinet, finding every speck of dust. He is a handy little critter, is he not, Uncle Jed?" "He surely is, Jethro. That raccoon fur he has is better than feathers for picking up lint. Seems right proud to be happy, too. Elmer is a dandy little helper." "Well, let us take our dusters outside and shake them clean," Jed suggested. "Once we have done that, you can take yours upstairs and hand them to the dresser drawers in the closet to keep everything neat and tidy." As Jethro hurried off, Ellie Mae wandered into the room, her brow furrowed in thought. "Uncle Jed, that old fellow, Honest John, has not come back to pick up his $700,000 yet. He is just that way, I suppose. Can I have it as an advance against my allowance? I am currently getting 50 cents a week." "That would take a long time to pay back, Ellie," Jed noted with a twinkle in his eye. "But I am young, Uncle Jed." "You are not that young, Ellie, and besides, Honest John needs that money to help fight the smog. You know, I have been thinking, I would like to throw my brain into the fight against the smog as well. It is a dandy cause. They say what it will take to whip the problem is brains and money. Well, if it is up to us, we have got it made, have we not, Jed? I reckon we have a leg up on it, Ellie. You and Elmer get busy upstairs." "Fine, Uncle Jed." "Oh, Uncle Jed, that reminds me. Mr. Drysdale called and said he was coming by to pick up this money." "How come, Ellie?" "Well, he said folks had an order to keep $700,000 in cash around the house. He said he has got the hives from worrying about it." "I am sorry about the hives, but I promised his money to Honest John to fight the smog," Jed explained patiently. "I am thinking about jumping into the fight against the smog, too," Granny added, shuffling into the room. "Well, Mr. Drysdale said that this money belongs back in the vault at his bank, and he is coming by to pick it up. I do not think I can let him have it, Granny, because a promise is a promise. I am going to fight the smog." "Well, I told Mr. Drysdale that you might not let him have it, but he says he is coming by to pick it up, so that is betwixt you and him." "Granny, I am going to fight the smog," Jethro announced as he bounded down the stairs. "How, Jethro? Well, I do not know, but Uncle Jed says it takes brains and money. Betwixt us, we are all set. You have got the money, have you not? No, I am supplying the brains, Jethro. And sitting up here betwixt these sideburns is a real brute of an idea. The only brute you have sits here at the end of your gutter, Granny teased. I think we ought to encourage your boy, Jed. He does not know smog from applesauce. I do so, Granny. I listen to the reports all the time. Why, today we are having light eye irritation. But that does not worry me, because I have dark eyes. That is a great partner you have there, Jed. Back at the bank, Mr. Drysdale was feeling the pressure of his own making. He had insisted that his secretary, Miss Jane Hathaway, assist in the retrieval of the money, even if it meant she had to don a disguise. All right, guard, go in there and get that money, and do not take no for an answer, Drysdale commanded. You forced me to wear this uniform to save paying a guard, but it will not work, Mr. Drysdale. Mr. Clampett will recognize me. I thought of that. Just wear this disguise. There we go. It looks great. Now get the money. But suppose Mr. Clampett will not let me take it? Well, you have got a gun. Use it. Oh, goodness, I do not need to shoot him, Miss Jane stammered. Just fire a couple of shots over his head to show him you mean business, Drysdale insisted. I will not. If you want that money, go and get it yourself. A fine guard you are. Why, you are a disgrace to that uniform. Mr. Drysdale, I thought I heard somebody, Mr. Clapper said, entering the room. Oh, Mr. Clapper, this guard is here to pick up that $700,000. I do not think I can let him have it, Mr. Clampett replied firmly. Look, whatever you do, do not cross him, Drysdale warned. His arm, he is a mad dog killer. Is that a fact? Are you a mad dog killer, Miss Jane? Of course not. Miss Hathaway, what are you doing in that uniform? Oh, goodness. If this is your idea of a practical joke, I, for one, do not appreciate it. Nor can I imagine Mr. Clampett is amused either. No, I do not see that she is punished, Mr. Clampett, and I think the proper punishment would be to make her carry out that heavy bag of money. Go get it. Now hold on, Jed interjected. She is not toting out that money. Well, if you want to forgive her so easily, but keep an eye on her. Any woman who will dress up like that is watching, Drysdale grumbled. Hello, Jethro. Howdy, Mr. Drysdale. Hey, get up, everything, servants who hovered about, and a swimming pool that looked more like a crystal lake than a place to bathe. Granny was the first to find the kitchen lacking. She missed her own stove, her own herbs, and the smell of fresh bread baking in a wood fire. She began to transform the fancy kitchen into a place that felt like home, much to the dismay of the household staff. Jethro, on the other hand, was delighted by the wonders of the house. He found the television, the refrigerator, and the soft beds to be marvels of modern engineering. Ellie Mae found the local park, a place where she could continue her work with the creatures she loved so dearly. Through it all, Jed remained the steady hand at the helm. He navigated the complexities of city life with the same calm he used to navigate the hills. He understood that wealth was just a tool, not a measure of a man. He taught his family to stay true to themselves, to look past the superficial, and to never forget the simple truths that made life meaningful. They were surrounded by people who were obsessed with status and appearance, but the Clampetts moved through it all with a grace that was entirely their own. One day, an idea began to take root in the mind of the family. They heard of the struggles in the city, the air that was thick with smog, and the people who were stressed and unhappy. Jed, with his characteristic kindness, wanted to do something to help. He thought of the beauty of his home in the hills and wondered if he could bring a piece of that peace to the world around him. He spoke with Mr. Drysdale, who was always ready to offer advice, especially if it involved money. Jed wanted to help fight the pollution that clouded the sky, a noble cause that he believed was worthy of their resources. They embarked on a series of adventures, traveling to the capital with the hope of making a difference. They met people from all walks of life, from politicians in fancy offices to everyday folks who were just trying to get by. Along the way, they met characters who were as colorful as a field of wildflowers and others who were as sly as a fox in a henhouse. Through every encounter, the family remained the same. They spoke their minds, showed their kindness, and stood by their principles, no matter the pressure to conform. Jethro, in his own unique way, tried to solve the smog problem with inventions that were as imaginative as they were impractical. He worked with steam, then with electricity, his enthusiasm never waning despite the lack of success. Granny, with her sharp wit and her knack for finding the truth in any situation, kept the family grounded. She saw through the facade of the people they met, her skepticism serving as a protective shield for her loved ones. Ellie Mae continued to bring joy to everyone she encountered, her gentle nature and love for animals bridging the gap between the family and the world. As they spent time in Washington, they came to realize that the world of politics was much like the world of banking, filled with smoke and mirrors. They learned that real change did not come from money alone, but from the hearts of individuals who were willing to care. They saw that while they had the fortune to try and buy solutions, the true solutions required something more: patience, understanding, and a commitment to doing what was right, not what was popular. The family returned to their life in Beverly Hills, but they were not the same as when they arrived. They had seen more of the world, understood more of its complexities, and learned that even in the midst of great wealth, the most valuable things remained the things they had brought with them from the hills. They continued to live their lives, welcoming friends, helping those in need, and laughing at the absurdities that life often presented. They found that, in the end, it did not matter if they were in a mansion or a cabin, as long as they were together. They spent their days enjoying the simple pleasures of life, often sitting on the porch of the mansion, watching the sunset and talking about the day. They told stories of the hills, of the people they had met, and of the lessons they had learned. They found comfort in their routines, the shared meals, and the unwavering support they had for one another. They were a testament to the fact that money might buy a change of scenery, but it could never change the character of a person who knew who they were and where they came from. In the quiet of the evening, Jed would often look at his family and feel a deep sense of gratitude. He knew that they had faced challenges, had been tempted by the glitz and glamour, and had remained untouched by the cynicism that often accompanied great fortune. They were a family of the land, of the hills, and of the heart. And as the stars began to twinkle in the California sky, they felt as much at home there as they had in the mountains. Their journey was a story of growth, of discovery, and of staying true to oneself. It was a story that reminded everyone who heard it that the most important journey is not the one that takes you to a new place, but the one that brings you closer to the truth of who you are. The Clampetts were, and would always be, the hillbillies who found their way in the world, and in doing so, taught the world a thing or two about the richness of a life well lived. They remained a beacon of honesty, of kindness, and of the simple joy that comes from being content with what you have. And so, their story continued, day by day, in the warm light of a life defined by love, family, and the enduring spirit of the hills. Jed Clampett stood on the bustling sidewalks of Washington, District of Columbia, feeling the weight of his responsibility. Beside him, Granny, Ellie Mae, and Jethro looked upon the grand white structures with a sense of awe that bordered on reverence. For the Clampetts, this journey was not merely a trip. It was a mission of national importance. They had traveled from the rolling hills of their home, fueled by a desire to combat the pervasive smog that had troubled their thoughts and the health of their community. Jed, a man of simple habits and profound integrity, held tight to the dream of offering his fortune to the president, believing that brains and money combined could solve any problem under the sun. Their guide through this labyrinth of politics and power was the man known to them as Honest John. He had presented himself as a patriot, a man dedicated to the same cause, and a bridge to the highest office in the land. To Jed, Honest John was a beacon of civic duty, a man who spoke with the clarity of a mountain stream. As they navigated the streets, Jed recounted the trials they had faced, including the misunderstanding at the local institution they had been led to believe was a place for distinguished guests, but which others had labeled a facility for the mentally distressed. Honest John listened with an air of practiced sympathy, assuring them that such inconveniences were merely the result of their own radiant and youthful enthusiasm. Within the opulent confines of their hotel suite, the family settled into a world of comfort they had never truly sought but accepted with grace. Ellie Mae busied herself with her beloved critters, little creatures she had named after the great leaders of the nation. She found joy in their company, seeing the spirit of the founders in the playful antics of her kittens. Granny, ever the skeptic of city living but deeply devoted to her kin, kept a watchful eye on the housekeeping, ensuring that the standards of the hills were upheld, even in a hotel with 1,000 rooms. Jethro, meanwhile, continued to nurture his immense, if somewhat misguided, intellectual ambitions, convinced that his role in the fight against smog was pivotal to the future of the nation. The turning point of their stay arrived when they were introduced to the legend of Princess Sitting Hawk, the supposed last descendant of the original inhabitants of the capital. According to Honest John, she was a woman of ancient wisdom and fierce pride, holding the deed to the very land upon which the government sat. To the Clampetts, the idea that the President of the United States did not truly own the White House was a tragedy of the highest order. Jed, acting with the humble nobility that defined his character, felt called to rectify this injustice. He saw it as his patriotic duty to purchase the land and gift it back to the leader of the people, so that the president might finally have a home worthy of his office and his family. The negotiations were conducted with a gravity that befitted the magnitude of the Uno allege. He and the spirits have arrived at the price of 1 million. Tell her it is a deal. Caracas, Venezuela. Write the check. Oh, shall I make it out to Sitting Hawk? Yes, but include the name bestowed on her by General Custer. That is courageous adversary Sitting Hawk. I do not hardly have room for that. Just use the initials. That is the custom here in Washington. Courageous adversary Sitting Hawk. Well, what do you know? Comes out just like the other check. CISH. Oh, what a coincidence. Is not Sitting Hawk going to get the money? Of course, but first I have to change it into beads for her. Here is the one key you get. Howdy. We are the Clampetts. This here is Granny, Ellie Mae, Jethro, and I am Jay. Howdy. Can I help you folks? Oh no, thanks. We are all able-bodied. The president is going to shave for us. I beg your pardon. Can you keep a secret? I think so. I percept the White House from Sitting Hawk. The whole fool of them. How is he going to give the president his marquee gift? And he will be right tally-hussy to get it. Well, we best ask Atcham for a supper table. Hey, can we see the president now? Just a second. I will, see if he is busy. Captain Frank at these gate. I got 4 dingalings here. 'Kay, but hurry. What did he say? He is sending a car for you. Oh shucks. We will walk. It is not but a couple 100 feet. No. You just stay right here. The president would not have it any other way. Well, that is real Cayuga. Oh, he is very Cayuga. Do you notice anything familiar looking about Jed? Should I? He is Tippecanoe and so show me too. Now that you mention it, he certainly is. It is being Sequoia and having a Ponderosa that does it. But he is not no pot to what to me. A car is here. Look at that big, fancy limousine. Yeah, we were not aiming to put on airs. But looks like the president will not have it any other way. He is going to get Chafford in style. Yeah, Chattanooga choo-choo. He talks it real good. Does he not? Come on, everybody. The story moves forward as the Clampetts find themselves navigating the bustling and often confusing world of Washington. With their hearts set on helping the country, they remain steadfast, their simple ways contrasting with the complexities of the city. As the days pass, Jed and his family learn more about the world, their kindness touching those they meet, even those who might not have had their best interests at heart. The journey continues, filled with humor, warmth, and the enduring spirit of a family that remains true to itself. No matter how far they stray from the hills, they continue to seek ways to make a difference, always guided by their strong moral compass and the unwavering belief that goodness will prevail. And so, the adventures of the Clampetts in Washington unfold, a testament to their resilience and their profound love for one another. They continue to encounter new challenges, each one a lesson in the complexity of life, yet they face them with the same grit and humor that brought them from the hills to Beverly Hills. And now to the heart of the nation. Their story is a reminder that no matter the setting, the values of family, integrity, and optimism remain the true riches of life. They go about their days, never forgetting where they came from, always reaching out with a helping hand, and forever keeping the spirit of the hills alive in their hearts. As they settle in, the Clampetts find that the city, for all its grand buildings and important people, is just another place to practice the kindness they have always known. They continue to interact with the people they meet, their genuine nature leaving an impact on all who cross their path. Whether it is Jethro with his latest, most ambitious invention, or Ellie Mae with her ever-growing family of critters, each member of the family continues to be a source of wonder and joy, their actions always driven by a desire to help and be a part of the greater good. The journey is far from over, and the Clampetts continue to embrace each day with the hope and cheer that defines them, forever looking forward to what tomorrow may bring in this strange and beautiful new world. The days turn into weeks, and the Clampetts become a familiar sight in the halls of power, their presence a gentle reminder of the importance of simplicity in a world that is often too fast and too complicated. They remain unchanged by the fame and the fortune, their feet still firmly planted on the ground, their hearts still beating with the rhythm of the hills. As they continue to navigate the intricacies of Washington, they remain a beacon of hope and inspiration, their story a cherished one that serves to remind us all that kindness, integrity, and family are the true pillars of a well-lived life. And so, the tale of the Beverly Hillbillies in Washington continues, a story that is as heartwarming as it is humorous, filled with the simple pleasures and the grand adventures that come from being a family, together, no matter where they go. Their journey is a tribute to the enduring power of love, the importance of staying true to oneself, and the joy of finding the extraordinary in the ordinary each and every day. The Beverly Hillbillies. It was a crisp morning in the hills, a place where the air was sweet and the pace of life was measured by the rising of the sun and the settling of the dew. Jed Clampett sat on his porch, his weathered hands resting comfortably on his knees. Life was simple, honest, and filled with the kind of joy that comes from having a roof over your head, food on your table, and kinfolk who loved you. It was a day like any other, until the moment the ground beneath the family home decided to share a secret it had been keeping. For millions of years, a bubbling, dark, and thick liquid erupted from the earth. They did not know it then, but their lives were about to change in a way that would take them from the quiet serenity of the mountains to the bustling, fast-paced world of Beverly Hills. Jed stood by, his gaze calm as he watched the thick, dark substance pool around the site. Granny, with her apron tucked firmly into her belt, peered over his shoulder. Jethro, a young man with a heart as big as his appetite, stood open-mouthed, scratching his head. Ellie Mae, ever the lover of all creatures great and small, was busy tending to a stray raccoon that had decided the new pond was a fine place for a swim. They were a family of simple means, but they were rich in things that mattered. They had worked hard, lived right, and never asked for more than what they could earn with their own sweat. Now, as the news of the discovery traveled through the hills, life began to shift. It was not long before the men from the big city arrived, their suits pressed and their cars shining like polished glass. They spoke of millions, of banks, and of a life of leisure in a place called California. Jed listened carefully, his eyes reflecting a quiet wisdom. He was not a man swayed by shiny objects or hollow promises, but he cared deeply for his kin. If this meant a better life for Ellie Mae, if it meant Jethro could find his way in the world, then perhaps it was a path worth walking. The decision was made with the simplicity that defined their lives. They loaded the old truck, packing only what was necessary, and set out on a journey that would cross mountains and plains, taking them into a world they had only heard of in stories. The road was long, and the sights were new, but the family remained as they were, unchanged by the promise of wealth, guided by the values they had carried from the hills. They were the Clampetts, and wherever they went, they brought the heart of the mountains with them. In Beverly Hills, the arrival of the Clampetts was a sight to behold. They pulled into town in their old truck, a stark contrast to the sleek automobiles that lined the streets. The locals stopped to stare, but the Clampetts only smiled, offering a polite nod to everyone they passed. Mr. Drysdale, a banker whose mind was always on the bottom line, saw not a family, but a monumental deposit that needed to be secured. He welcomed them with a fervor that was as genuine as a snake oil salesman, his eyes already calculating the interest he could earn on their fortune. Life in the mansion was quite different from the cabin. There were rooms for a complete set of fingerprints with you. Why, no, we are not. Well, I am afraid it will take a while. Meantime, I will put you up at a nice, comfortable hotel. Yeah, taxi. These are dainty fine accommodations, Mr. Honest John. Well, thank you, Mr. Clampett. Here, let me show you something. Here you have a magnificent view over the entire city of Washington. Well, is that not pretty? Granny, believe me, Mr. Honest John is fixing us up real nice here. Well, it is all right, but it is not like staying at the White House. Sure is not. They got a kitchen over there where a fella can get a snack when he is hungry. Are we not going to get to stay at the White House at all? Ellie Mae, do not pay no attention to him, Mr. Honest John. He is acting awful pushy. Not at all. As soon as I have straightened out the matter of security clearance, I am sure the president and his wife will issue you a formal invitation. Oh boy! Well, you tell them that they are not taking in a family of freeloaders. We will pitch in and help with the housework and the chores. I will make that matter crystal clear to him. We are glad of life to you, glad to do it. See you later, friends. Shifty. Baby, how did it go? Like $1 million. And here it is. $1 million. Beautiful. I can have us packed in 5 minutes. Wait a minute. Where are we going? Mexico, Venezuela, you name it. Flo, there are 94 more where this came from. Now, do not get greedy. Let us take our $1 million and play it safe. Baby, this is a chance of a lifetime. Think big. I am thinking big. We could get 20 years apiece. Max, I got those hillbillies in the palm of my hand. They are grapes waiting to be picked. How? Well, I got $1 million for Smog. I will get $1 million for something else. How? I will think of something. I will sell them the White House. How? You sound like an Indian. That is it. You are going to be an Indian. What? It is beautiful. They will love it. You are the last of the Columbia Indian. And that, dear friends, is why the president is embarrassed to invite you to the White House. You mean he does not even own the house he lives in? Not so much as a stick of furniture belongs to him. That is terrible. No wonder he cannot ask us to stay. I would feel the same way in somebody else's house. Who owns it? The White House stands on Indian ground. No. Yes, this entire area was once occupied by the Columbia Indians. That is why, to this day, it is called the District of Columbia. Well, cannot the government buy it from the Indians? There is only one surviving member of the Columbia tribe, and she refuses to sell. She? Yes, the ancient and noble Princess Sitting Hawk. What noble mean? Proud and defiant woman. Not all the pale-faced pony soldiers can drive her from the land she feels is rightfully hers. Why will she not sell? Sitting Hawk does not trust politicians. She says they speak with forked tongue. Well, cannot the president get her to sell the White House to him? I have been chief executive since Lincoln has tried. Lincoln, how old is she? Well, no one knows for sure, but at least 150. Indians does live a long time. She would not even sell to Lincoln? Well, she likes certain things about him. The fact that he was tall, a simple man, humble, honest. I would say that Lincoln and Teddy Roosevelt have come closest to impressing Princess Sitting Hawk. She favored Teddy, did she? Well, he was a rugged outdoor man. She admired that. She liked his mustache. She called him Chief Hair on the Lip. Them two was the only ones that come close. Huh? Yes, if there only existed a man who combined the qualities of both. Tall, simple, humble, honest, a rugged outdoor man with a mustache. You are describing Jed? One who had never been involved in politics. That is Jed. Who? Jed Clampett. He is sitting right here. Now, Granny. By charge, I think she has got it. Shucks, no. Did you hear that? Shucks, no. Says everything. He is simple, he is humble, he is honest. He is tall, and he has got hair on the lip. He is our man. Forget it. I cannot handle nothing as important as this. Mr. Clampett, when Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory, was asked to fight the Battle of New Orleans, do you know what he said? Forget it. I cannot handle nothing as important as this. Is that a fact? But he won, and you will win. History has chosen you, and you cannot refuse. Do it, Jed. Then we are sure to get an invite to the White House. Well, I am not going to do it just for that. Then you will do it? Well, at least the president is mine. Least I can do is try. Spoken like a true patriot. I will take you to Princess Sitting Hawk and act as your interpreter. You talk Indian? I learned as a child. The tongue of the Columbia Indians was the second language in our home. How come? Well, many moons ago, my family befriended the tribe. When all other pale faces were against them, the Indians knew they could always find refuge in the home of a shaper. It was nice of your folks to take them in. Our name has become part of the Indian language, synonymous with hospitality. To this very day, to be taken in is to be shapered. Look, Jed, I think I see her. Is that her Ernest John? Yep. There she sits in front of her lonely teepee. The last of the noble Columbia Indians, the ancient and venerable Princess Sitting Hawk. Does she sit there all the time, day and night? Winter and summer, rain or shine, she keeps silent vigil over home. You think they would let her stay in a White House? It is on her land. On the contrary. Why, they have cannons to keep her out. Well, if that does not beat all. Cannons to keep out a poor old 150-year-old Indian woman? You cannot hardly blame her for feeling spiteful. Is that why she wears all that war paint? Would you not if somebody pointed cannons at you? Now, you have sympathy and understanding for her cause. She is going to like you. I feel it. Can we go talk to her now? I will ask her. She has agreed to a powwow. Chattanooga. Choo-choo. Paleface Cayuga. What did you say? I told her you were very friendly. Good. Paleface Sequoia. She says you are tall. She likes that. Paleface Anderosa. She likes your mustache. Paleface Tippecanoe. Shoshone too. She says you are a combination of Lincoln and Roseland. That is right, Cayuga of her. Paleface Potawatomi. No, Potawatomi. What was that? She wanted to know if you are a politician. Tell her I am a farmer. Paleface Manitoba. Tallahassee. She is very pleased. Tell her I am a doctor. Paleface Squaw Zuni. Zuni. She is very impressed. I did not get no Tallahassee out of her. Tallahassee. Tallahassee. That is better. Says Catchawan. She has invited us to sit down. Well, maybe we better get down to business. Ask her if she will sell me the White House property. I will do that. Tell her if she does, I will do my best to shape her. What? Take her into the White House. Oh yes, yes. But, Jed, we are not been tooken ourselves yet. Do not worry, dear friends. Before this day is over, I promise you we will be thoroughly shaped. What is Settenhoff doing in there? She is getting help from the spirits. Well, she ought to lay off. Sounds like she has had enough. Oh no. She is contacting the spirits of her ancestors who have gone to the happy hunting grounds. Asking their advice. I hope they advise you to sell me the White House. First thing I am going to do is take them cannons away. Yeah. Looking down the mouth of a cannon every day must be awful scary. Not the sitting hawk. She is fearless. Even General Custer could not drive her from this spot. He tried, did he? Rode in here with his cavalry. Yelling, shooting, waving their sabers. But she never budged. Spunky little woman. A bravey so impressed General Custer that he called her courageous adversary. A name which has stuck to this day. I would have called him a few names. Sitting Hawk got her revenge. She told her cousin Sitting Bull. You know what happened to Custer? Oh yeah, Waukegan. What is that? It is the deed to the White House. Oh good. Sitting Hawk. Poughkeepsie. Pale-Face Wigwam. Sequoia, Manitoba. She has decided to sell the White House to the tall farmer. Oh, I am right, Tallahassee. Ask her how much she wants for it. Yucca lumpum. They did so with hearts full of gratitude. Theirs was a story of a family that had remained steadfast in the face of change. A family that had found the beauty in the simple. And a family that had taught us all that no matter how far you travel, the most important journey is the one you take with the people you love. They remained, as they had always been, the Beverly Hillbillies, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit and the timeless value of home. Their story, in all its simplicity and joy, continued to be a beacon of hope and inspiration, a reminder of the goodness that exists in the world, and the power of love to overcome any obstacle. No matter how great, they stood as a symbol of integrity and kindness, their lives a tapestry woven with the threads of laughter, tears, and an unwavering commitment to the values that define us all as human beings. And in the end, that was the greatest legacy of all, a legacy of love, laughter, and the enduring beauty of a life well lived. The morning sun cast a golden glow over the rugged landscape of the Ozark Mountains, where the air tasted of pine needles and damp earth. Jed Clampett, a man whose tall frame and gentle disposition seemed to match the quiet majesty of the hills, stood on his front porch. His nephew Jethro, a young man with a heart as big as his appetite and an equally large, if somewhat unrefined, curiosity, was busy helping his granny with the house cleaning inside their humble, yet sturdy cabin. Elmer, a raccoon that Jethro had tamed, scurried around inside the kitchen cabinet, his clever paws moving with purpose. Dustin, another of Jethro's companions, watched him with an amused expression. Jethro leaned into the cabinet, his voice filled with pride. How is it going in there, Elmer? That raccoon fur is a dandy tool for picking up lint. Far better than any store-bought feather duster. The creature seemed to chatter in agreement, clearly enjoying his role as a domestic assistant. Uncle Jed, do you reckon those dusters are clean enough? Jethro asked, holding up a pair of ragged cloths. Well, let us take them outside and give them a good shake, Jed suggested with a warm smile. And then, Jethro, you can take yours upstairs and neatly place them in the dresser drawers in the closet. As Jethro headed inside, he paused, a puzzled look on his face. Uncle Jed, that old fellow, Honest John, has not come back to pick up his $700,000 yet. He is a strange one, that man. Do you think I could have it as an advance against my allowance? 50 cents a week would take quite a while to pay back, Jed noted, chuckling softly. I am young, Jethro countered, though Jed pointed out that he was certainly not that young. Besides, Honest John needs that money to help fight the smog that has been bothering folks in the city. You know, I would truly like to throw my own brain into that fight, Jethro declared with earnest intensity. They say it takes brains and money to whip a problem like that, and if the two of us put our minds to it, we might just have a leg up on the situation. Fine, Ellie, Jed called out to his daughter, then turned his attention to the matter at hand. Oh, Jed, that reminds me, Mr. Drysdale called earlier, Granny said, coming out to the porch. He said he was coming by to pick up that $700,000. He is worried sick about having that much cash just sitting around the house. He says it is giving him the hives. I am sorry about his health, Jed replied calmly, but I promised that money to Honest John for a good cause. Granny frowned, crossing her arms. Mr. Drysdale says that money belongs back in the vault at his bank, and he is determined to come pick it up. I do not think I can let him have it, Jed said firmly. A promise is a promise, and I am going to fight the smog just like I told that fellow. Jethro, listening intently, echoed his uncle. I am going to help fight the smog, too. How? Jed asked with a twinkle in his eye. Well, I do not know yet, but you said it takes brains and money, and between the three of us, we have both in spades. The day progressed, and before long, the sound of an engine broke the mountain silence. Mr. Drysdale, the ever-anxious banker, arrived, accompanied by Miss Jane Hathaway, his loyal secretary. He was desperate to retrieve the money he felt was rightfully under his protection. Miss Jane, wearing a peculiar disguise, tried to carry out his orders, but the Clampetts remained steadfast in their resolve. It was not until the family truly understood the scope of the problem that it was not something to be handled with small sums of cash, but rather on a national level that their perspective began to shift. Jethro, ever the inventor, had been tinkering with a boiler in the back of a truck, convinced he had created the future of transportation. When the family learned that only the President of the United States could truly orchestrate the necessary resources to combat such a widespread issue, their hearts were set on a new mission, a journey to Washington to offer their help and their fortune. The journey was filled with excitement, wonder, and the characteristic innocence that defined the Clampetts. As they flew toward the nation's capital, they looked down upon the landmarks below with awe. They were determined to meet the leader of the country, not as dignitaries seeking favors, but as humble citizens eager to contribute to the well-being of their nation. In Washington, they encountered many colorful characters, including the elusive Honest John, who promised to guide them through the complexities of the capital. They navigated the strange and bustling world of politicians, government agencies, and monuments with a sense of adventure. Through it all, their unity remained their greatest strength. They looked after one another, shared their simple joys, and faced every challenge with a belief in the inherent goodness of people. When they were eventually told that they could not simply hand over their money to the president, they did not despair. Instead, they adapted. They learned about the history of the land, the significance of the monuments, and the importance of civic responsibility. Jethro continued to dream of inventions that would make the world a cleaner place, while Ellie Mae nurtured her growing family of critters, each named after a historical figure. The Clampetts eventually realized that their true contribution was not in the millions of dollars they possessed, but in the spirit of generosity and the kindness they showed to everyone they met. Even when faced with those who sought to take advantage of their trusting nature, they remained unshakable. They learned that the true value of a person lies not in their wealth, but in their integrity and the love they share with their family. As the days turned into weeks, the Clampett family became a part of the fabric of Washington in their own unique way. They left an impression on everyone they encountered, from the highest officials to the ordinary people on the street. They never lost their connection to their roots, nor did they lose the wonder that made every day a new adventure. They eventually understood that the fight against the problems of the world is a marathon, not a sprint, and that everyone has a role to play. Whether it was Jethro's dream of a cleaner engine, Ellie Mae's care for all living things, or Jed's simple wisdom, they contributed in their own meaningful way. And as the sun set over the Potomac, reflecting off the grand structures they had come to know, the Clampetts felt a deep sense of peace. They knew that no matter where life took them, they would always have each other, and they would always have the freedom to be themselves. They were, in the truest sense, a family defined by their heart, their humor, and their unwavering bond. The adventure had changed them in ways they could not have imagined. Yet they remained the same mountain folk who had started with nothing but a dream and a spirit of determination. As they prepared for their next chapter, they looked forward with hope, knowing that as long as they remained true to their values, they would always find their way home, wherever that might be. The story of the Clampetts is a testament to the idea that no matter how much the world changes around us, the most important things in life remain the same: family, honesty, and a good sense of humor. They walked through the halls of power and the streets of the city with the same grace and humility they had in their mountain cabin. They remained. He turned to Honest John and asked if it were possible to acquire such a landmark for the people. Honest John, hiding a smirk of anticipation, replied that indeed, the property was currently under the sovereign control of Princess Sitting Hawk. The meeting with the supposed princess was a spectacle of misunderstanding and theatrical deception. Sitting Hawk sat in a small teepee in the bushes, surrounded by the trappings of a stereotype that Jethro and Jed found immensely respectful. Through the interpretation of Honest John, who feigned fluency in the ancient language of the Columbia tribe, Jed engaged in a series of negotiations that would have been comical if not for the sincerity with which he approached them. Jed, ever the gentleman, addressed the princess with genuine humility. He spoke of his desire to see the nation flourish and how he wished to help provide a secure foundation for the leaders of the country. When it was time to finalize the sale of the capital, Jed did not hesitate. He wrote a check for the amount requested, believing he was facilitating a transition that would resolve a state of emergency. He felt a deep sense of peace knowing that he was protecting the integrity of the capital. As the days turned into weeks, the Clampetts found themselves entangled in a web of bureaucratic absurdity. They were mistaken for high-level officials, spies, and even patients in need of psychiatric evaluation, all while trying to perform what they considered their patriotic duty. Yet through it all, they remained themselves. Granny continued to look for ways to keep her family fed. Ellie Mae found joy in the local creatures she encountered, and Jethro continued to tinker with ideas that, while nonsensical to others, were born of his genuine desire to be useful. The climax of their Washington adventure came when Honest John and his partner, in a moment of overwhelmed conscience brought on by the Clampetts' relentless and genuine kindness, found themselves unable to continue their charade. The sheer volume of praise and moral weight bestowed upon them by the Clampetts, who viewed them as saints of the earth, drove the swindlers to a point of emotional surrender. They could not accept the millions of dollars from people who saw nothing but the best in them. In the end, as the Clampetts prepared to depart, the weight of their experience left them reflective. They had tried to buy the White House, the Capitol, and even the Washington Monument not for greed, but for the sake of the country they had come to cherish as their own. They learned that, even in a place as big and complicated as Washington, the simple values of a mountain family could still shine through, leaving a trail of kindness that even the most seasoned cynics could not ignore. They loaded their belongings, checked on their beloved menagerie, and looked forward to the quiet comfort of their home, knowing they had done their best to look after the interests of a nation that had initially seemed so far removed from their own humble life. The sun rose over the majestic horizon of the Ozark Mountains, casting a golden glow upon the modest cabin that Jed Clampett called home. It was a crisp morning, and the air held the promise of a day filled with the simple joys of mountain living. Jed, a man whose heart was as vast as the rolling hills themselves, stood on his front porch, his weathered hands resting on the railing. Beside him, Granny, a woman of indomitable spirit and a sharp tongue that often hid a heart of pure gold, was busy preparing their morning meal. Ellie Mae, with her wild, natural beauty and an uncanny ability to connect with every creature of the forest, was already tending to her beloved animals, her laughter ringing out like a melody through the trees. And there was Jethro, a young man of great enthusiasm if not always great wisdom, busy tinkering with some new invention he was certain would change the world. Their life was one of quiet dignity, a testament to the values of hard work, family loyalty, and an unwavering belief in the goodness of people. They did not have much in the way of material wealth, but they were rich in the things that truly mattered. Each day was a lesson in character, a story written in the language of the mountains. One day, as Jed was out hunting for their supper, his rifle clicked against a patch of dark, bubbling liquid seeping up through the ground. It was an oil strike, a discovery that would forever alter the course of their lives. The black gold, as they would soon come to call it, brought them sudden and immense wealth. The news traveled fast, and before long, the kinfolk were urging Jed to leave the mountains behind. They spoke of the Golden State of California and a place called Beverly Hills. It was a world they knew nothing of, a world of swimming pools and movie stars, a world that seemed a million miles away from the quiet peace of their mountain home. Yet duty to family is a sacred vow, and so, with heavy hearts but curious spirits, they loaded up the truck. It was a journey of great anticipation and no small amount of trepidation. As the miles stretched out behind them, they carried with them the simple, honest values of their heritage, a compass that would guide them through the strange and often overwhelming world they were about to enter. Upon their arrival in Beverly Hills, the contrast was stark. The grand mansions and manicured gardens were a far cry from the rugged beauty of the Ozarks. But the Clampetts were not ones to be intimidated. They approached this new life with the same grace and common sense that had sustained them in the mountains. They navigated the complexities of their new surroundings with a gentle humor that often left those around them baffled but ultimately charmed. It was in this new world that they encountered Mr. Drysdale, a banker whose life revolved around the cold, hard numbers of the financial world. To him, the Clampetts were an enigma, a family that possessed immense fortune yet seemed entirely unconcerned with the power and status it could bring. He was constantly trying to manage their wealth, to steer them toward investments and social engagements that he believed were befitting of their station. But Jed, with his calm and unassuming nature, always kept his feet firmly planted on the ground, his priorities remaining centered on his family and the principles they held dear. The stories of their time in Beverly Hills were many, each one a testament to their resilience and the enduring power of their family bond. There were misunderstandings that led to uproarious laughter, situations that tested their patience, and moments of quiet reflection that reaffirmed their commitment to one another. Through it all, they remained the same humble mountaineers, untouched by the cynicism and vanity that often accompanied the life they had stumbled into. One particularly memorable chapter in their lives began when Jethro, with his characteristic burst of energy, decided he was going to solve the problem of smog. It was a noble endeavor, one born of his desire to contribute something meaningful to the world. He worked tirelessly on his inventions, his efforts as endearing as they were eccentric. And then there were the times they became involved in the affairs of the nation's capital. It seemed as though their destiny was intertwined with the very fabric of American life, as they found themselves navigating the halls of power with the same simple honesty that had defined their lives from the very beginning. There were occasions when they felt the pull of home, when the bustle of the city felt a little too much, and the longing for the familiar sight of the mountains tugged at their heartstrings. In those moments, they would gather together, sharing stories of the past and dreams for the future, finding solace in the warmth of their love. They were a family, and that was the bedrock upon which they built their life, regardless of where they found themselves. As they grew older, they looked back on their journey with a sense of wonder. They had seen and experienced things they never could have imagined, but through it all, they had remained true to themselves. The lessons they had learned, the people they had met, and the challenges they had faced had only served to strengthen the bonds of their affection. They had found that happiness was not something to be sought in the accumulation of riches, but rather something to be cultivated in the everyday moments of life, in the laughter of loved ones, and in the quiet satisfaction of a job well done. And so, as the sun set on their days in the city and they thought of the path that would eventually lead them back to the mountains, you have passed the test with flying colors. Congratulations. Now let me see. Now you are guard number 16. Escape gets a 1 rating. The president will be pleased. Now, do not be surprised if there is a little something extra in your stocking at Christmas. Hold it. Now look, you have proven your efficiency, my good man. Do not press your luck. I may drop you to a B+. Just candy canes and bubble gum in your stocking. Beat it. Beat it. Cavil, 1 word from me and you will be guarding a government igloo in Iceland. I am going to count to 3. If you are not gone, never mind. I think my pigeons have just flown in from the West Coast. Danny, big house the president has got. Nice big yard, too. Lots of room for critters. Reckon he has got a garden and chickens? Likely, I would bet. Well, here is all our stuff. Here you are, Mr. Taxi Driver. Thank you. Now, tell me, what time is the next public tour of the White House? 3 o'clock. Yeah, remember that. I am going to ask questions later. Tell the president I will be there. Mr. Schaefer. Honest, John. Well, bless my soul if it is not the Clampetts. What brings you to Washington, of all places? We are here to see the president. We want to talk to him about the smog problem. We are going to help him get rid of the stuff. What a coincidence. You just appointed me chairman of a very special committee for that purpose. I am ready to give him my money if I just knew how. Another coincidence. Just happens to be the function of my committee. Are you lying? I try to do my humble bit. Shall I make out the check to the president? As a matter of fact, the check should be made payable to my committee. What is that? Citizens Against Smog Horror. That is quite a lot to write. Just use the initials. Fine. Citizens Against Smog Horror. Now, shall I make it for the whole 95 million? No. That might be a bit hard to handle. What do you mean? Well, you see, other public-spirited citizens not as wealthy as you might be embarrassed and not contribute at all. Oh well, we do not want that to happen. I am glad you understand. Give him $5, Jed. Lots of folks have got that much. On the other hand, let us not go too far the other way. A little friendly embarrassment never hurt anybody. How about starting with $1 million? Excellent. Just the right amount to get the ball rolling. That is 1, not, not. Boy has got a great head for ciphers, is he not? He is a real knothead. Well, there you are, Mr. Honest John. I hope that primes the pump. Beautiful. The president will be delighted. Are you going to show it to him? At our afternoon meeting. What time is that again, my good man? 3 o'clock. That will be on time. I am a busy man. You must know the president pretty good. Pals, buddies. Well, why do you not take us to the meeting with you? We would like to say howdy to him. And he would like to say hi-dee to you. Oh, golly. However, the Secret Service requires security clearance. Will that take long? Do you happen to have birth certificates, color photographs, passports? And a complete set of fingerprints with you? Why, no, we are not. Well, I am afraid it will take a while. Meantime, I will put you up at a nice, comfortable hotel. Yeah, taxi. These are dainty fine accommodations, Mr. Honest John. Well, thank you, Mr. Clampett. Here, let me show you something. Here you have a magnificent view over the entire city of Washington. Well, is not that pretty? Granny, believe me, Mr. Honest John is fixing us up real nice here. Well, it is all right, but it is not like staying at the White House. Sure is not. They have got a kitchen over there where a fellow can get a snack when he is hungry. Are we not going to get to stay at the White House at all? Ellie Mae, do not pay no attention to him, Mr. Honest John. He is acting awful pushy. Not at all. As soon as I have straightened out the matter of security clearance, I am sure the president and his wife will issue you a formal invitation. Oh boy! Well, you tell them that they are not taking in a family of freeloaders. We will pitch in and help with the housework and the chores. I will make that matter crystal clear to him. We are glad of life to you. Glad to do it. See you later, friends. Shifty. Baby, how did it go? Like $1 million. And here it is. $1 million. Beautiful. I can have us packed in 5 minutes. Wait a minute. Where are we going? Mexico, Venezuela, you name it. Flo, there are 94 more where this came from. Now, do not get greedy. Let us take our $1 million and play it safe. Baby, this is a chance of a lifetime. Think big. I am thinking big. We could get 20 years apiece. Max, I have got those hillbillies in the palm of my hand. They are grapes waiting to be picked. How? Well, I have got $1 million for smog. I will get $1 million for something else. How? I will think of something. I will sell them the White House. How? You sound like an Indian. That is it. You are going to be an Indian. What? It is beautiful. They will love it. You are the last of the Columbia Indian. And that, dear friends, is why the president is embarrassed to invite you to the White House. You mean he does not even own the house he lives in? Not so much as a stick of furniture belongs to him. That is terrible. No wonder he cannot ask us to stay. I would feel the same way in somebody else's house. Who owns it? The White House stands on Indian ground. No. Yes, this entire area was once occupied by the Columbia Indians. That is why, to this day, it is called the District of Columbia. Well, cannot the government buy it from the Indians? There is only one surviving member of the Columbia tribe, and she refuses to sell. She? Yes, the ancient and noble Princess Sitting Hawk. What noble mean? Proud and defiant woman. Not all the pale-faced pony soldiers can drive her from the land she feels is rightfully hers. Why will she not sell? Sitting Hawk does not trust politicians. She says they speak with forked tongue. Well, cannot the president get her to sell the White House to him? I have been chief executive since Lincoln has tried. Lincoln, how old is she? Well, no one knows for sure, but at least 150. Indians does live a long time. She would not even sell to Lincoln? Well, she likes certain things about him. The fact that he was tall, a simple man, humble, honest. I would say that Lincoln and Teddy Roosevelt have come closest to impressing Princess Sitting Hawk. She favored Teddy, did she? Well, he was a rugged outdoor man. She admired that. She liked his mustache. She called him chief hair on the lip. Them two was the only ones that come close. Huh? Yes, if there only existed a man who combined the qualities of both. Tall, simple, humble, honest, a rugged outdoor man with a mustache. You are describing Jed? One who had never been involved in politics. That is Jed. Who? Jed Clampett. He is sitting right here. The saga of the Clampetts in Washington, District of Columbia, began with a mixture of noble intentions and the unique perspective of a family whose heart was as large as the mountain ranges they hailed from. Jed Clampett, a man of simple wisdom and profound integrity, had set his sights on helping his country, driven by a desire to combat the menace of smog that he believed threatened the nation. With him were the ever-resourceful Granny, the sweet-natured Ellie Mae, and Jethro, a young man who truly believed that his inventions were the key to solving complex scientific problems. When they arrived in the capital, they were met by the smooth-talking Honest John, who quickly saw an opportunity to exploit their wealth and their trusting nature. He spun a tale of a noble Indian princess, Sitting Hawk, who allegedly owned the very land upon which the White House and the Capitol stood. For Jed, who valued heritage and honesty above all else, the idea that he could help the government secure its home by purchasing it from a displaced descendant of the original inhabitants felt like a calling. One day, while walking near the Capitol building, Jed looked up at the majestic white dome and felt a sense of awe. He imagined the history contained within those walls and believed that by ensuring the government owned its own halls, he was doing a service that would make the founders proud. Farm. The whole family. You know, it is wonderful of you to look after them. They are very sweet people. Nothing but sweet. Hurry, Dan, do not keep them waiting. Hey, tell them about my electric car. Hello? Hello? Hello, Judge Clement speaking. Hello, Mr. Clement. This is the President speaking. Is that sure enough you, Mr. President? Oh yes, make no mistake about that. I am the President. That is him, all right. Now, Mr. Drysdale has told me of your generous and patriotic offer to donate your entire fortune to the fight against air pollution. Yes, sir, it is only 95 million, but you are sure welcome to it. And we will bring it right to you right there in the White House. The whole family. This here is Granny, Mr. President. I will bring you some pickled pawpaws and some hand-slung chickens. Mr. President, this here is Ellie Knight. Would you like a nice little baby possum to play with? My nephew Jethro is not here to say howdy, but he is going to drive us all the way to Washington in his brand new invention, the electric car. No, 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 do not come to Washington. We have got enough people like you here already. You public-spirited citizens, well, how do we get the money to you? Well, I am glad you asked me that. I want to make this point very clear. What is the point I want to make very clear? Leave your money in the bank. The Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills, where it will draw maximum interest, a compounded semi-annual, in the care of your wise and friendly banker, Melvin Drysdale. Well, naturally, we will do whatever you say, Mr. President. But the family is going to be awful disappointed. We was hoping to get away to Washington. Oh no, no, do not try to get away. You will stay right there and do what the nice man in the white coat tells you. Goodbye. Goodbye. What did he say, Jan? He said he does not want us to come to Washington right now. Well, what are we supposed to do, pal? He says he is going to send a man in a white coat to tell us. Jethro, I just talked to the president, and we will not be driving to Washington in your electric car. Just as well, Uncle Jethro. I never found an extension cord long enough to get us there. Mr. Little, that was a magnificent performance. Thank you. Well, your impersonation of the president was absolutely incredible. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime. Take good care of yourself. Mr. Drysdale, are you not forgetting something? Oh, what is that? My fee. Oh, yes, yes. How much is it? Well, ordinarily, I receive $7,500 for a performance. However, in this case, I will cut it in half. How is $3,750? $3,750 it is. 20. 40. Now, you owe me $2.50. No, that is $3,750. A 5-minute work? The president does not get that much, and he is the real thing. Excuse me, Chief. These foreclosures are red. Are you not Rich Little, the impressionist? Yes, I am. Oh, Mr. Little, I just love your impression of John Wayne. Huh? Well, thank you very much, ma'am. Now, let me say that if we had girls like you out on the trail, I never would have given my horse a second look. Oh, that is marvelous. Thank you. Hey, and your Ed Sullivan is an absolute classic. Oh, Ed Sullivan? Wonderful. Would you do me a favor there, young sir? Would you come on our show next Sunday night and bring your stuffed giraffe? Yes. I would love to have you. What else are you going to have on the show? A World War I with the original cast. In living color with a surprise ending. Oh, is he not fabulous? He certainly is. It has been a real pleasure. Wait a minute. You are forgetting something again. Oh yes, you will see. What are you charging her for Wayne and Sullivan? Oh, nothing. I will accept the same arrangement. Watch this. Do not leave no milk for a spell. We are going to Washington, Granny. Yeah? Well, you are going to Washington. We are? That is what the message says. Have a good trip. Hey, Uncle Jeff, we are going to Washington. We just got the message. What did you say, boy? We are going to Washington. The fellow in the white coat just brought the message from the president. Well, where is he? Yonder he goes. Is not that the milkman? Being a milkman is what you call a cover. Cover? He is really a secret agent for the government. Is he not? Yeah. I learned all that stuff when I was a double-knot spy. Well, I reckon we best get packing. Should I convert my electric car back to steam? No, I think we better fly. When the president sends for you, you do not want to keep him waiting. Well, if he comes in, will you please ask him to call his office immediately? It is an emergency. Thank you. How do you like it, Miss Holloway? Chief, where have you been? Shopping. Any messages? Oh, just one, but it is a beauty. The Clappers are leaving for Washington. What? They are determined to give their $95 million to the president. We have got to stop them. Get rich little back. You are kidding. Huh? Here is a signed check. He can make it out for any amount he likes. I will get up to the Clappers and delay them until he calls. I made it. They are still here. Clarence. Granny. Ellie Mae. Jethro. There is everybody. Oh, hello, Bessie. Is that for me? How are you? Dear Mr. Drysdale, please feed the critters till we get back. Enjoying your flight? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. We are going to Washington to see the president. We are going to give him $95 million. Oh boy, you know the president? Talked to him this morning. I am fetching him a baby possum. And I am taking him a jar of pickled pawpaws and some hand-slung chitlins. We was going in my electric car, but I could not find no 3,000-mile extension cord. That is very interesting. Young lady, how high would you say we are flying? A lot higher than the plane. Weeknights on Hallmark. Watch great stories. I am an angel. And witness the miracles. Touched by an angel. Weeknights at 8 on the Hallmark Channel. Maxine's job is to keep families together. In just a few minutes, you will be one big happy family. Including her own. Mom, you have to stop. Stop what? I know you mean well, but you really have to let me grow up. I thought I did that already. Amy Brenneman and Time Daily in Judging Amy. Monday at 9 on Hallmark Channel. The Beverly Hillbilly I Got the Wind. Everybody. We are flying over a right pretty town. That there is Washington, District of Columbia. Anybody see the White House? Appears to be lots of white houses down there. Would you fasten your seatbelts, please? Yes, ma'am. We will be landing in a few minutes. You gonna feed us again before we land? I am afraid there is not time. You done had 4 meals and 3 snacks. Why, it makes me hungry. But we are landing now. Landing makes me hungry, too. We go straight to the White House, Paul? I think so, Ellie. The quicker we give our money to the president, the quicker he can commence fighting smog. Sure, I will wheeze him down for supper. I am starving. Jed, if that boy takes his meals at the White House, the president's wife will never get out of the kitchen. I can help with the cooking. No, Ellie, I will do that. You make the beds and do the dusting. And Jethro, you can mow the White House lawn and rake the leaves. Let Ellie do that. The president needs me for my brain. Oh pooh. I will likely be in the East Room or someplace sitting on his cabinet. You keep your feet off the president's furniture. Looks like we made it. The climate is on here. See you at the hotel. Shifty, what if they do not show up? They will be here any minute. I checked their flight. How are you going to get past the guard? I will handle it. It is important for the Clampetts to see me coming out of the White House. Okay, Good luck, honey. Yeah. Jaffa, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Hold it. What is it? What? The president is waiting. What is it? I need to see your identification. You do not recognize me? Nope. Good. I told you, Edgar, this was a perfect disguise. See you later. Hold it. Look, you are delaying high-level meetings. Now, what do you want? I want to see your pass. My pass? Of course. My pass, but how do you know? I must have left it on the president's desk. I will go get it. Hold it. Now, what is it? I cannot let you in without a pass. Is that your final word? It is. Excellent. You dog killer, Miss Jean? Of course not. Miss Hathaway, what are you doing in that uniform? Oh God. If this is your idea of a practical joke, I, for one, do not appreciate it. Or can I imagine Mr. Clampett is amused either? No. I do not see that she is punished, Mr. Clampett. And I think the proper punishment would be to make her carry out that heavy bag of money. Go get it. Now hold on. She is not toting out that money. Well, if you want to forgive her so easily, but keep an eye on her. Any woman who will dress up like that is watching. Hello, Jethro. Howdy, Mr. Drysdale. Hey, get up. I need this money. Uncle Jed does not want you to have it. So I am going to sit here until I think of a way to get rid of the small. Jethro, that is a problem for a genius to solve. Thank you. I am working on it. Why do you not go out to the kitchen and eat something? Thought I would not eat until I figured out a way to whip the smog. Well, go get a stick and hit it. You are not being any help. Well, neither are you. Get up. Not until I think of an idea. Jethro, get off the money. Here is an armed guard. He will shoot you. Hey, mister. You look like your secretary, Miss Jane. I am, Miss Jane. What are you doing wearing that outfit? It was dark when she dressed this morning. Now get off the money. See, Mr. Clampett is not going to let you take this money. Okay, then you take it. Come on, get out. Forget it. We might just as well go back to the office. Hey, Miss Jane, before you go, just sit down and help me think of an idea on how to get rid of the smog. Jethro, dear boy, the finest minds in the country are working on that problem. Yeah, but I am not getting nowhere. Do not sit there wasting time with that idiot. Now hold on. Just because she is dressed funny does not make her an idiot. Get out from there, both of you. Mr. Drysdale, it is hard to think of brilliant ideas with folks yelling at you. Where does Granny keep her shotgun? I sure hope I can whip that smog problem before I starve to death. Jethro, I am afraid that problem will not be solved until someone invents a replacement for the internal combustion engine. I will do it. I am on it. Hey, what is an internal combustion engine? Well, that is the engine that powers the average automobile. The hope is to convert to steam or electricity. Hey, Mr. Drysdale, what should I put my giant brain to work on first? A steam car or an electric car? Why not a gas turbine? Oh, I am not going to mess with hats. Just cars. Mr. Drysdale, I have done told you this money is staying here. Mr. Drysdale, get off of my money. It is my money. No, it is not. It is mine. Well, it is my sack. All right, I will dump the money out and you can have the sack. Good. Just dump it in that truck out front. It is staying here. But it is not safe here. Why, until you showed up. What? No, it is going back into my vault. Oh, Chief. Do not stand there, Hathaway. Use your gun. That is an excellent idea. Stand back, Mr. Clyburn. I should hate to hit you, you traitor. Mr. Drysdale, get a hold of yourself. I have done promised this money to a fellow that is going to get rid of all the smog. Not Jethro. No. This fellow is going to drill a tunnel through the San Bernardino Mountains, put in a great big fan and draw all the smog out of Los Angeles. But that is a preposterous idea. Yeah, we like it too. Mr. Clyburn, the problem of smog is too big to be handled locally. It has to be solved on a national level. Is that a fact? Only the president can get together the brain power and the vast amount of money necessary. Why, this $700,000 is not even a drop in the bucket. Well, how much does the president need? Oh, millions, billions. I will just take this chicken feed back to the bank. I will study on it, Mr. Drysdale. No, give up, Chief. No. Hold it, Hathaway. I am not through with you. What now? You are guilty of conduct unbecoming an employee of the Commerce Bank. Oh, big deal. For cowardice in the face of action. For failure to obey a direct order. For treachery and insubordination. You are hereby dishonorably discharged as a guard and reduced to the rank of secretary. Hallelujah. Do not expect a Christmas bonus this year. I have never had a Christmas bonus. Well, do not expect one this year either. Now get the truck. Boy, what have you done to that truck? Looks like the boob has set it on fire. Jethro, what did you do? I converted this rascal to steam. You are looking at the answer to air pollution by automobile. The Jethro Bourdain steam car. I have perfected a clean engine. I am going back inside. I told you that for this clean engine jokes. Uncle Jethro. Honest John is not going to be needing his money no more now that I whipped the smog problem. So I use it to mass produce my steam car. Hold on, boy. According to Mrs. Drydale, only the President himself can handle a small problem. The President of the United States? That is right. He is the only one that can bring together the brains and the money. Well, here stands the whole kit and caboodle. I will hop on my steam car, drive to Washington, pull up in front of the White House, and give him the brains and the money. All in one package. Hold on, boy. What you have got there is just a drop in the bucket. And it is not likely enough money either. Talking about the money, Granny. Mr. Drysdale says the President lot will need millions, even billions. I was thinking of giving him all my money. Okay, I will stop by the bank and get the rest of it. Well, Pop, if Jethro goes to Washington, I want to go too. And they are not going without me. I was just coming to that. I think it would be a fine trip for the whole family. I best go leave a note for the milkman. Tell him we are going to Washington. And since you have failed to make your final payment promptly, we are forced to repossess your automobile. Sincerely, your friendly banker, Milburn Drysdale. Chief, you are telling your own brother you are repossessing his car? Well, that is a little cold. Is it not? Postscript. Regards to Betty and the babies. Yes, who is it? It is me, Mr. Drysdale. I fetched you back your sack of chicken feed. Oh, bless you, bless you. Quite happy to get it, is he not? No chicken could be happier. I studied on what you said about letting the President fight the small. Wonderful. The cashier tells me that, counting this, I have got right at 95 million in your bank now. Wonderful. So we are going to take it to Washington and give it to the President. Mr. Clampett, you cannot give all your money to the President. Why not? Oh, because it... Miss Hathaway, tell them why not. Why not? Not that way, explain it. Mr. Clampett, it is your money. You may do with it as you wish. Who asked you to butt in? You did. Well, butt out. Now, Mr. Clampett, this will take time. Government red tape, Internal Revenue, Secret Service, White House clearance. Now, I will work it out and call you. Well, I would appreciate it if you would hurry, because we would like to get started. Right away, right away. Oh, and you do not have to give us the 95 million in cash. I reckon the President will take a chance. Well, I will discuss it with him. I will let you know. Miss Hathaway, you have got to help me. If they take their money out of my bank, I am ruined. I have got nothing to live for. Oh, now, Chief, a suicide note that will stop them. Here, take this, Mr. Clampett, because you are withdrawing your money. My death is on your hands. Chief, no. Now, tie that up, pin it to your dress, and throw yourself out the window. Me? They love you. This will teach them a great lesson. Thanks, but no thanks. I promise this is the last favor I will ever ask. Forget it. What? If you are too chicken to throw yourself out the window, I will do it. All right, come over here. I cannot throw you out from there. What? What is all the honking for? Boy. I done come up with an invention that beats steam. Yeah, I see the boiler is going. Yes, sir. Notice how quiet she is? No noise, no smoke. No smoke? She runs on electricity. Well, doggy, I am real proud of you, boy. Bob, the presidents are calling you. All the way from Washington. The President of the United States is calling me? Yes, sir, Bob. They are bringing the old fellow to the phone, Mr. Little. Is he not in a straitjacket? Oh, no, he is not dangerous. He just suffers from the delusion that he is worth 95 million. No wonder he is in the funny calls himself Honest John has not come back to pick up his $700,000 yet. He is a strange one, that man. Do you think I could have it as an advance against my allowance? 50 cents a week would take me forever to pay back. Jed chuckled softly. You are not that young, Jethro. Besides, Honest John needs that money for his noble cause, fighting the smog. I would like to throw my own brain into that fight, Jethro said earnestly. They say all it takes to whip the smog is brains and money. If we have the money and I provide the brains, we would have it made, would we not? I reckon we have a leg up on the problem, Jed agreed, though he remained skeptical of the boy's actual grasp of the situation. Later that afternoon, a sleek car pulled up the dusty drive. It was Mr. Drysdale, the banker from Beverly Hills, looking flustered and out of place in the rustic surroundings. He climbed out, adjusting his suit. Mr. Clampett, I have come for that money, he announced, his voice tight with anxiety. Keeping $700,000 in cash in a house like this is giving me the hives. I simply cannot sleep knowing it is sitting here. I am sorry about your hives, Mr. Drysdale, Jed said kindly, but I have already promised that money to Honest John for his project. I am thinking of joining the fight against the smog myself, to tell you the truth. Mr. Drysdale looked as though he might faint. It belongs in the vault at my bank, Mr. Clampett. It is not safe here. A promise is a promise, Jed said firmly. As the argument continued, Miss Hathaway, Mr. Drysdale's ever-loyal secretary, stood by, looking equally distressed. She had been tasked with retrieving the funds by any means necessary, even going so far as to wear a disguise, though it did little to fool the sharp eyes of the mountaineers. Mr. Clampett, please, Mr. Drysdale pleaded, I will do anything to keep that money secure. Jethro, meanwhile, had wandered back into the house, his mind racing. He was determined to solve the smog problem once and for all. He looked at the old truck sitting in the yard and a spark of inspiration ignited. He spent the next several hours tinkering, grunting with effort, and talking to himself. What are you doing to that truck, boy? Jed asked, coming outside as the sun began to dip low. I am converting this rascal to steam, Uncle Jed, Jethro declared triumphantly. You are looking at the answer to air pollution, the Jethro Bourdain steam car. I have perfected a clean engine. Jed looked at the contraption with a mixture of pride and amusement. Well, doggy, I am real proud of you, boy. The news of Jethro's invention and the family's wealth soon reached the ears of those who wished to exploit it. Honest John, having caught wind of the vast resources the Clampetts possessed, began to weave a web of deception. He appeared at the cabin again, his face a mask of sincerity. Mr. Clampett, I have come to tell you that the President himself is interested in your patriotic offer. We must go to Washington, the whole lot of you. The family was overjoyed at the prospect of helping the nation. They packed their belongings, loaded the truck, and set off on an adventure that would take them from the quiet hills of the Ozarks to the bustling heart of the nation's capital. When they arrived in Washington, the city was a whirlwind of activity. They were awestruck by the size of the buildings and the intensity of the people. Honest John, posing as a committee chairman, led them around, promising them meetings with high-ranking officials and opportunities to contribute their fortune to the greater good. They saw the White House standing tall and grand. It seemed only fitting that they should contribute to its upkeep. When Honest John suggested they buy it, Jed did not hesitate. He felt a deep sense of duty to his country. Is it truly our country's home, Honest John? Jed asked. It is, Mr. Clampett, and it is in dire need of support. Honest John replied with a practiced air of solemnity. They continued their tour, visiting the Capitol, the Washington Monument, and the Lincoln Memorial. At every turn, Honest John managed to convince Jed that buying these landmarks was a gesture of immense national importance. With each purchase, the checks were signed, and the money flowed into the pockets of the unscrupulous man and his accomplice. Yet, throughout it all, the Clampetts remained true to themselves. They were not interested in power or prestige. They were interested in helping. They viewed every interaction with kindness, often confusing those who were used to the cynical nature of the city. One afternoon, as they sat in a park, Granny noticed a woman sitting alone in a small teepee nearby. She was dressed in traditional attire, her face painted in intricate patterns. "Who is that poor soul?" Granny asked. "That, my dear, is Princess Sitting Hawk, the last of the noble Columbia Indians," Honest John explained. "She is the rightful owner of the land this city sits upon." The family felt a wave of sympathy for the woman. They decided they wanted to help her, just as they wanted to help the president. When they learned that she was selling property, they felt it was only right to deal with her directly, believing they were making things right for the rightful owner of the land. Despite the mounting costs and the increasingly strange requests from those around them, Jed remained steadfast. He saw the beauty in the monuments, the historical weight of the buildings, and the importance of supporting those who had been overlooked. Eventually, the truth began to surface. When they tried to present their deeds to the actual authorities, they were met with confusion and concern. Officials were baffled by the documents the Clampetts carried, and the reality of the situation became clear. Honest John had been playing them, using their generosity to fuel his own greed. But when the confrontation finally arrived, the Clampetts did not react with anger. Instead, they responded with a grace that left the deceivers speechless. They saw the emptiness in the lives of those who had tried to cheat them and offered compassion, instead of condemnation. Looking back on their time in Washington, the family realized that the real value of their journey was not in the property they had purchased, or the money they had given away, but in the lessons they had learned. They returned to the hills with a deeper appreciation for the simple life they had left behind and a renewed commitment to the family that had carried them through it all. They were once again the mountaineers who lived simply, loved deeply, and held their heads high. As they sat on their porch, watching the sun set over the hills, they knew that no amount of money could buy the peace they found in each other's company. Life in the hills was good, and they were home where they belonged. The journey of the Clampett family to the capital of the United States began with a grand ambition and a heart full of hope. It was a crisp morning in Beverly Hills when Jed Clampett, a man whose rugged exterior housed a spirit as gentle as a mountain breeze, stood before his kin. He was determined to aid the nation in its fight against the smog that clouded the skies of the city, and he was convinced that the secret to victory lay in the halls of Washington. Beside him, Granny, with her sharp wit and her ever-present bag of medicinal secrets, was prepared to bring her unique brand of Ozark wisdom to the seat of government. Ellie Mae, ever the animal lover, had her own plans to brighten the lives of those in the capital, while Jethro, brimming with enthusiasm and a mind that he believed was destined for great inventions, was ready to showcase his latest contribution to the world. As they departed, the atmosphere was thick with excitement. Jed had long held the belief that if you possessed both brains and money, there was no problem in this world that could not be solved. He had brought the money, and he was counting on Jethro to supply the necessary intellect. Their destination was the White House, where they intended to hand over a significant fortune to the president, firmly believing that this act would secure the future of the air they breathed. Upon their arrival in the city, the sheer scale of the architecture struck them with awe. The White House, with its expansive lawns and historic grandeur, seemed the perfect place to begin their mission. Yet, the path to the president was not as straightforward